Is this Jake?
Jake!
I'm in disguise! I don't want him to know who we are.
It's so good.
Where did you get that and why?
I don't know why I had this. I mean, it's like a Louise Belcher hat.
Okay,
obviously.
I wasn't sure if it was or
Yes.
not.
I don't know why I bought it, though. I want to say I bought it for my sister's Halloween costume, but I definitely had it before she wanted it.
Amazing.
Looks great. Love it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Discord and Signal, a multi-arc Starfinder adventure following the crew of the Indefatigable as they travel through the drift in search of, or merely stumbling upon by accident, a myriad of adventures. I'm Aaron, the GM, with the sole responsibility of killing the characters, including Luna, played by Abe.
Hello.
Ko, played by Alex.
Greetings.
Twick, played by Caleb.
That's me.
Greetings. And Lisk, played by Jake.
Hey, yo, what up?
Last time on the Discord and Signal, the crew, now behind the iris of Gulta's prison dock, attempted to navigate through the front of Cell Block J unsuccessfully, and found themselves faced with a difficult choice. Either find a new plan or fight your way through and die. It's very tough. It's a tough choice, guys. I think you made the right decision. Personally.
So far.
Yeah. After some character disguise alterations and the addition of Twick, now not in a box, the PCs disguised themselves as guards. Transferring prisoners were able to get past Ludilius, the front desk administrator, and head further into the prison. Along the way, they met a janitor, stole some jumpsuits, were healed by a doctor, and talked their way past 3 gossiping guards into the prisoner cells. Lisk stole some jumpsuits, Luna passed off the diplomatic role, Twick was assaulted, and Ko disguised himself as Lanty from the French Quarter after researching the Star Empire en route to Gulta. That's how we're writing that in the story. Yeah. Also, we heard an interesting story with a dark ending about Sedona 17.
Yeah.
It's not that hard to believe that I would come up with that. I mean, I learned the entire language
True.
in like the time it took to get from the space station to the prison.
He's a pretty smart guy.
Pretty smart. I agree. Very smart.
I won't be able to lie with an extra D6 until 2 levels.
Oh.
So you can keep running with that one, Ko.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move us over to the prison. Actually, we're already there. I'm gonna move us over on stream. All right, here we are, back where we left off. If you remember, as you kind of walked in this room, you did notice there were a whole bunch of people in these weird prison cells. In fact, let me just reread the description here to remind us. 8 transparent cylinders line the northern and southwestern arcs of this dome, their exteriors humming with some mystical force. A raised, windowed room to the east looks out over the rest of the chamber, and a lone door exits to the southeast. You walked up, you heard like what sounded like a buzzer or like an alarm or something, and you proceeded up to this wall, which was opaque, and then became transparent in the matter of seconds, and all of a sudden you see a man standing behind. And now, he has asked you for your papers. What will you do?
We have papers, yeah?
Yeah, we have the pad from the guy at the front.
Well, we had besides that, didn't we have a something that person gave us before we left that was like forged prisoner documents or something?
What?
Did we?
Are you lying right now?
Bluff check to the GM. Go.
I thought we had something besides the pad that we stole that gave us some sort of authority.
Yeah. Lucidius gave us a pad and he came in, right?
Yeah.
Ludilius.
Ludilius. That's his name. That's what I said.
Oh,
I like
Were you listening to me?
Ludilius.
we have the key card that gives us access to all cell blocks.
Maybe that's what I was thinking of.
That's probably what you're thinking of.
Yeah, you got that from Town Run. That's a key card that lets you
Town
access specifically cell block J.
Is that where
I
we
did
are
not
right
realize
now?
we had that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you remember, right when you walked in the front door into the hallway, there was a key card thing on the wall, and you scanned it, and that's how you got access into the cell block. That's from the dock into the cell block.
Right,
Gotcha,
but I
gotcha.
thought that was what we stole from the guy we murdered with the family
Yeah,
and
that's
such.
what I thought also.
We didn't murder him,
Oh.
but yeah, he had a card
Yeah.
too.
The guy you knocked out, no, he
didn't?
You stole a data pad from him. That's about it.
And
On the data pad was like the log, the shipping log that you
Right.
provided to Ludilius before you dropped off the doors and then changed everything, and now here we are.
Okay, I'm there.
And Ludilius gave us prisoner transport stuff.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, and so what's going to happen is this guy towards this is just
We're
going
going
to
that way.
well, he's going to walk through the doors, and he walks right up here to what is like a door in front of you. It's see-through, and he's like, we'll take your papers, please. Alenia, if you would please get the prison cells prepared.
Give him the stuff that Ludilius gave us.
Okay. He's going to take a few minutes, and he's just kind of looking things over. Yes, I see. It's quite strange that you transferred from cell block J, cell block H, rather, to cell block J with some non-Islanti. Why would this be the case?
Well, you see,
He became goofy all of a sudden.
well, you know, the going. I'm not quite sure myself, but the going story is that there's some specific fetishes that are in need of
yes,
satisfaction.
You need to say no more. This is totally understandable. There are some crazy people here in the prison. I'm not one of them. We are very picky back here in the corner, in the prisoner cells. We do not participate in. What was this? Gnanius? Was he here the one who told you about the fetishes with the prisoner guards? Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
it does
Genius,
not-
you know that, dude.
It's a strange individual. Anyway, the paperwork looks correct, and he leans over and waves across to see the person in this sort of transparent room, and he says, Elenia, if you would please open the cell so the prisoners can be transferred. And two things are going to happen. The door to your, just to the north of you, will unlock. And about that time, you see the person behind the desk, it's a female behind the desk in the room, is going to just click some buttons, and two of these sort of power grids are going to shut down on the cells.
Good Foley work.
Door unlocked.
Hey.
So I'm like 90% sure I know the answer. But none of these people are who we're looking for, right? None of
We're
these
actually
people
looking
are
for a
Sedona.
couple
Yeah.
of them, right?
We
Yeah,
are.
All three of the people we want are in here, other than
Yeah,
Sedona.
three of
Other
them.
than the
Sedona.
one we actually want.
Yeah.
Good.
think-
And
Okay,
also,
yeah,
one
yeah.
of them is connected to Ko.
Yeah, this guy threw Ko out an airlock or something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And one of them's a rabid animal.
Yeah, this one.
Cool.
What's the situation in this room? Are all of these walls clear? Like this one?
Yeah, they're all transparent aluminum.
Okay.
You've already seen it once before, so you know exactly what it is. Basically, you can see through all these walls, but they are definitely there. They have little, air pockets again. The kind of point of the rooms, or the pockets themselves, is to, again, provide visibility, but at the same time, and sound to go through, but not allow people in and out of the cell areas. The one thing you'll probably notice is that there is a center wall. That wall appears to be opaque. You get the sense that that's just to prevent... Yeah, the
Which
wall
one's
that goes
centered?
kind of...
The one you pinged
This
earlier.
one?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
this one is opaque? Okay.
Yeah, you get the sense that that's there so that the prisoners can't see each other.
Uh-huh.
But all of the other walls are clear.
Correct.
And have we seen, you can turn them opaque?
One of them
You've
was opaque, right?
You've
When we
seen,
walked
yeah,
out.
you've seen a wall. You've seen this happen with this window here.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
See,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
turned it off, and now it's oops. Now it's back open. That's what you've seen change.
Okay.
Looks basically the same though. It's This one has like an outline of what appears to be like this black rim that, again, you don't need to roll a check on this, but you just presume that has some sort of electronics that allow the window to go opaque, so they can turn it on and off at will.
I guess a couple things before we do anything. Have we rolled for cameras in this room?
Also my question.
Yep, perception check from everyone.
Can I use the 20 I got before we started?
Oh, sadly.
Why'd you roll a 20 before
come
we started?
on.
Oh my
I
goodness.
I didn't roll it. I just came in here and there it was.
10 from Ko, 10 from Luna,
10.
17 from Twick, and
Just keeping it suspense.
16 from
Not good.
Lisk. Guys, those aren't exactly great.
No.
Trying to
I
remember
got
what it
good
is. Let's
news,
see.
guys.
Okay.
This is where they keep the prisoners, so there's cameras.
Yeah,
Good
I'm
news.
sure there are cameras. I want
Yeah.
to know where they are.
The good news is you made the check, Twick.
Oh.
Okay,
You can
good.
see a couple things. You see 3 cameras in this room. One of the cameras is directly behind the desk of the person in the control room. One of the other cameras is up here towards the top, looking at this row of 4 cells, and the other one is down here somewhere. Yeah, it's like
Right
right
there.
in here, looking at those rows of cells, and they're pointed kind of away from where you currently are.
Interesting. Okay.
Is this door transparent?
That door and wall are not transparent.
Okay.
So this would be a blind spot, based on
Yeah.
our current.
I think so.
Yeah.
The only wall over there that's transparent. So you have like the bottom wall that's not transparent. It just looks like regular, starship material. This wall is the transparent aluminum. And that's only half the wall. The bottom half is metal, and then
Okay.
this wall is metal with a metal door.
Gotcha.
All right.
Only Ko would be able to see that far wall. Well, I guess you'd see it from the inside because you can see through the opaque.
Mm-hmm.
It looks, with your perception check, Caleb, you would notice that appears to be a door with a biometric lock, a bloodline lock.
Okay.
You may proceed to the prisoner cells and deposit the prisoners. One of them will be coming with us to the chamber over here for questioning prior to placement in the chamber. I will let you choose.
Well, I didn't get notified of that. We questioned him earlier in the interrogation chamber.
Yes, but your interrogation techniques are, I am sure, subpar to what we can do back here. In fact, we have machinations.
We were pretty
that-
extensive. We had to actually take him to the dock before we came over here. You know what I mean?
Well, I presume by "do you know what I mean" means that you injured him. Is a part of a prisoner interrogation. Is that correct?
Yeah, you can say that.
Was he bleeding?
Maybe he was.
Did you clean up the blood? Because you know the warden does not like blood anywhere. It's very important that the floor is clean.
I'm well aware of that, just as well as you are. We had it cleaned up immediately. Don't worry about that.
I see. Well, regardless, the responsibility of the guards back here is to investigate and to interrogate the prisoners prior to entry into the cells. So one of them will be coming with us. The other one will go into the cell.
Where does he want to take him?
He's kind of
probably that.
motioning towards this back room back here.
Oh, place we can't see.
Yeah.
Is
Please,
that-
if you would hurry. Yes, what were we going to ask? Sorry.
Is that the worst thing in the world?
Uh,
To
The only
teleport to
person
the
who can
guards.
see anything in that room is Ko right now. And what you can see, even with your perception check, you would see what appears to be a table with like tubes coming off of it and almost like a clear, transparent container over the top.
It's probably bad.
Who wants to go in? Who's first?
Yeah.
So
Well-
what do we do? Like, do we lock up me and Twick? Because that feels
That feels bad.
That's It feels like we're
Willingly getting captured. Yeah, no, that's not great.
Yeah, we didn't make it to what about like in our planning, what happens when we get to the cells and it's time to put them in the cage?
I mean, I didn't think we would get this far.
I didn't really think they would have like live people staring at the cells the entire time. I thought they would just be like a holding area.
It's really hard to know. I mean, this thing doesn't give you guys a lot of like extra info right off the top, so you kind of have to run into a blind.
None, basically.
Yeah. Is there a way to get in here and uncage this boy?
Engineering
We'd have to like
check.
All right, maybe there's another one. In my mind, we have to like
11.
hack that door.
11.
This one?
Yeah, with that check,
Bloodline right?
you basically think that the reason that the control room exists is to control the prisoners. The rest of it's just monitoring. That's about all you know.
By control room, do you mean this room, or are you talking about the one way back there?
I'm talking about this room right here.
One. Okay.
Yeah, the room that's
side
in
room.
this circle.
Okay.
All right.
Do like that.
So while I'll walk through the door, I guess. I'm like, come on now, get your little scruffy butts in here.
That accent is quite crazy. Are you still from the French Quarter?
I in fact I am. Yeah.
Everyone's heard of the French Quarter except the one guy.
It's quite incredible. Yes. Please over here to the cells.
Sure thing.
Point you over, and basically he's just going to start walking over here.
Oh, this isn't a wall, huh?
Preparation. No, that's a set of
stairs.
They're like stairs.
Interesting. I don't like that. I liked it better when I thought it was a wall.
This whole map is weird because everything's on like either an angle or a curve, and there's it's
really
just like a strange layout.
Drawing that, even though they know their game is grid based.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like they get with the artists, and the artists are like, "But I really have a vision for what this map should be.
It should all be at a slight slant," and it's like it's squares. There's squares that they play on. It's like, I'd be better if it was tilted. I don't know. Luna and Co, as you are walking past the window there, I am gonna need a disguise check from you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we haven't done this yet, huh? What? We get a bonus on this, yeah?
You do. You're just gonna
want me to
roll
put
this.
it in, or
Hold on a second.
just roll it flat?
Oh no! No! Please.
Man,
We get like a 10, right?
You get. Hold on, I'm looking here. Because right now you have hollow skin on, correct?
Yeah.
For audio listeners, I rolled a 1.
Oh yeah, I guess we didn't actually
sorry.
say. We just are
max
all
of
dying.
6.
Gosh.
Yeah. So. It's not gonna
the
matter.
way you say yes, so.
Yeah, it's not gonna matter. Alenia, this guard that's been called out here, that's behind the control console, he will just or she will just say, you in the front, please come over here to the window quickly, please come over here. The other one, you and
I pretend like I don't hear her.
Bold play.
She is going to yell a little bit louder. You in the front, please come over here to the window.
Oh, the door closed. That's so weird. We can't hear her anymore.
That door it's like see-through. Remember?
Oh yeah, it's not soundproof.
With holes. It has holes in it. He's just said.
What the fuck's it have holes in it? I plug them.
Okay, so
stupid.
I'll walk this way.
She, Luna, you're standing right there, so you'll see her. She presses a button on her desk, and she like comes over like a speaker in the room, and says, "Theomitius, would you please escort that guards to the front of the window? The one who is headed directly towards the cell currently."
Oh, me?
Yes, that's one over there. Yes, please. And he's gonna like walk you back, and he'll just say, "Please head over in front of the window, over there.
I never.
I will take the remaining prisoners and get them in the cells with the other guards."
Oh, hang on a minute. I saw a word or two to say to them.
Yes.
Just line up along this door over here. I got to choose which one of you is getting interrogated.
I'm halfway through the door already.
I'll
This is great.
I move up here so as to guard them better.
Okay. This guy behind you, who she just called out as Diomedes, will say, yes, I see us. We are more interrogation. Yes, we shall participate if you do not mind. But please, first guard, if you will head back over towards the window, you are still out here. This is not where you belong. Right now, we need you past the door in front of the window so that Elena may discuss with you whatever she may require.
Sure. I'll tell Luna, I guess. I'm like, hey, just figure out what's going on with these two. I guess I gotta get talking to over here.
You got it, boss.
What was this guard's name that's next to me again?
Diomedes.
Diomedes, I don't like the way this girl looks. She scares me a little bit. You mind coming with me back in front of the window?
Yes, as guards, we are not permitted to go beyond the walls here. We are both in control of one half of the room. So, no, I cannot go with you at this time. If you would just proceed through the door. You can tell he's starting to get a little bit agitated with you. And I don't mean that like in a sense where I'm getting agitated with you. I just mean literally his character.
Can we... I want to pitch a plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we go loud like now? Because I feel like we're approaching a time where we gotta do some karate on people.
The one thing I'm concerned about is this guy.
Yeah.
I feel like we don't have a contain for this guy.
If we can get
I was hoping we could at least get the door
here,
open first.
If we can get someone in
shut
there.
this
Okay.
window down.
I have an idea. Caleb, we're gonna fight.
Ooh,
And then one of us is gonna run over other side of the room, and then Luna handles whichever one stays here, and then they open the door and murder this guy.
No, that makes sense.
That's the entire plan.
That was sort of similar to I was gonna have one of you go with Diomedes to the interrogation room while the other
works
one
too. Yes, that does. I think that's better. Actually,
I'm stepping back through the door.
well, that's fine though, because that distracts her. And
To
then
listen.
we get one guy in here
To what they're telling me to do.
hacking the mainframe, and then
Go ahead, sorry.
then we murder them, I guess. The end.
I meant to say, everybody but Ko, when you walk into this room, if you could please roll a perception check. Because Ko actually had visibility of this room. No one else did. At the time, I had you roll perception.
That's better.
2 digits.
All right, 22 Luna, 17 Lisk, 16 Twick. Everybody but Twick will see another device right here at the center of the room, over the top of the wall. You don't recognize what it is, but it is definitely it looks like an emitter of some sort.
Like what is it gonna emit? Yes, sound, gas.
Does it look like the things that blinded us on the ship that one time?
It does not look like that, no.
Okay.
Good question.
You can, Lisk and Luna, if you want to roll an engineering check, you're pretty far away, so it's going to be a difficult check, but...
Ooh, I need a good roll on this then.
I didn't roll good.
Lisk 19, Luna 22.
22.
Yeah, you don't know from that distance exactly what it is.
But gas, sound, when you say emitter...
It
Like
almost
emitting good vibes.
yeah,
dude.
good vibes. It almost does look like it has speakers embedded in it.
Okay. I don't think that changes our plan. But I also don't know what it is, so maybe it will later.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if we can get into this room and somehow create a mock scuffle with this guy and get you on the computer to disable this one, so that homeboy goes crazy on this guy. I don't know. That seems like a good amount of chaos to cover.
If we can
some
open
stuff.
all of them, like as many of these as we can open, I think the better, right? Because that's just chaos.
Yeah. We just want to create chaos at this point.
Yeah. Because we gotta find what's her ass.
Yeah.
Look at where she was supposed to be in her assigned seat.
Yeah.
What is this?
I think she's here.
I don't know where you picked.
Yeah, it's because it's really far away.
Ping again.
There?
I think she's there.
You think she's there?
my.
We walked past that like 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, no, I feel like she's there.
Why didn't you say anything?
Well, I didn't think so.
She's
got to
be in the cell block, right? She's got to be in one of these other 2, like here or here.
What do we think is in that room?
Up here.
We didn't.
We heard machinery whirring.
Oh yeah.
You did
And I
hear
don't know if
machinery
this is
whirring.
meta knowledge, but we did get a scene of her on a thing with a bunch of machinery whirring.
She is also machinery. So like maybe that was just her. She's just sitting alone in that room.
Ko, as you walk in front of Elenia, what's going to happen? She just looks at you and says, "It appears that your attire is not quite what it is supposed to be. You are not wearing the green, as you notice the rest of the security guards are wearing. I will require you to remove that armor at once."
I will say
Wait, is it distraction time? Should we go? Go now?
it is green. It's just a little faded, but it's the proper uniform.
That is
and I
not
wave my
faded.
hand.
That is not faded. All right, bluff check.
I go commando under this thing. You don't want to take it off.
She's very suspicious of you, but you can try a bluff check.
Oh, dag nabbit.
Still
Still a 22.
Still really good.
Yeah. Let me see here what this would take. Oh. I'm gonna have a roller sense motive
Go
here.
loud.
All right. Oh, that's
Cool.
set to
And we
public
get
right
to
now.
see it.
That is.
Let me turn that
You
back to the
failed.
line. There you go. So, she failed. She believes you.
Heck yeah,
She
she
says, "That is the most faded armor I have ever seen. This is quite incredible. Honestly, if you would not mind replacing it the next time as you pass through the front part of cell block J, we cannot have any security officers or guards here in Gulta with armor that is not the proper color."
I understand. It's just, this set is a little sentimental to me. It's my first set I ever had.
Of course. Yes. Please proceed with the prisoner transfer to the cells.
So rewinding in time while that was happening.
Yeah. Do we?
I'll say to. I forgot his name already.
Diomedes.
Dio.
Yeah, Dio.
Here, why don't you take this one, and I'll motion to Twig. Why don't you take this one over and get started, and I'll handle this one for the moment.
Yeah, of course. You, Runt, with me.
Hey, that's
He will walk
rude.
over and he'll kind of grab your arms. One thing we didn't really talk about last session, but when you guys put on these jumpsuits, you presumably had to put your stuff somewhere. You have cheek pouches, so I'm gonna assume you put your weapon in your cheek pouch.
Yeah.
But and maybe your armor is like you're both wearing light armor, so it's probably under your jumpsuits. But the rest of your stuff would have to have been carried by either Luna or
Someone else.
Ko.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good point. Okay.
Okay.
So, you guys currently have like what appears to be like we'll just say you had like you put on loose shackles because they were there. They're
Sure.
not like tight. You
Yeah.
fidgeted
We
with
are
them.
I think we
small.
actually said that last time.
Yeah, because we had taken
Okay.
them off and put them back on.
I couldn't remember, but he's just going to take you and kind of walk you towards this back room.
Okay. Door hack
Alright.
time.
I'm gonna sort of stand in a way to block.
Let's just get to move on.
I would like to do a hack on the door, please, before
Engineering
Twig gets
check.
tortured to death.
Heckity, heckity, heck.
Like, ideally. Come on! I'm rolling shit today. That's a 6. Still a 19 total.
You are able to pull some wires together. And you're able to get the door. You see the light above go yellow. And there's a button right next to it. This guy says, please, get to move on.
All right, I'll wait until they get like there.
To the left? No, to the left.
Oh,
Do you want this tacklash? Do you want it? Get into the room.
Okay,
You open
here.
the door.
You want it? Yeah, we open when they get to that point.
All right. Let's come in.
And I don't know when in the conversation with Ko this happens. Maybe like right towards the end.
Yeah, we'll say it's like right towards the end. And I think what's going to happen here is because you did get not necessarily a surprise on her, but she is not going to have time to react before you're going to be in combat. She did see you as the door opened because she could hear the sound. So I think we're basically just immediately going into combat. So
Okay.
let me grab these guys. Whoops. And start some combat.
Oh, let's go.
It's been a minute since we had combat, boys.
Oh man,
Wow.
that's a 5.
Man. No! Go!
Really?
Go!
He's also
Wow.
distracted by the conversation.
You couldn't realize this was the plan.
None of us realized.
Yeah.
All right. Why is my battle music not playing? Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. All right. Let's see who's starting here first, shall we? Looks like it's gonna be this man who's right behind Twick, and actually he hasn't really
Does he
heard
know?
anything that's happening.
Mhm.
So he is just going to essentially usher you to head towards this cell area. So he's just gonna. Whoops! I just moved them all. My bad.
Nice.
They're all moving simultaneously.
Hi, Smile.
He's just gonna point to this table and he'll say, "You will move right over there quickly. Hurry."
Somebody turned that popular wedding song on, and it was like, to the left, to the left, to the left.
Oh, yes.
Wow,
There you go,
man.
Alex. That's your first time to clip. Go do it.
Presumably, I also don't know that stuff is happening.
You knew the plan.
You knew the plan.
Perception check.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Right. You have two options, right? Either Luna is sending you away to be tortured to
Yeah.
death right now.
Definitely that one.
Yeah.
All right. So that is a 30 on the perception check. Yeah, you totally know. You could probably see from the corner of your eye that Lisk got the door open.
Okay. I want to. What I want to try to do is elbow this man and say, "I'm not coming with you, Dio dummius." Run out.
Dummiest.
That's good.
What a
Good
name.
stuff.
Alex, clip
Got him,
that.
Is that all you're doing? You're just elbowing him and saying that?
And then running. I'm gonna run.
Okay.
Away.
Yeah. Well, the problem is. Oh, what if I? Oh yeah. All the way
Huh?
around this table, hiding in the corner.
You can't catch
Real-
me.
Real quick. Are
Yeah.
these bloodline doors here? Or are these doors?
They just, let's see.
That's a
Well,
good
you would
question.
have rolled perception check when you walked in the room. Your roll was high enough. They
I
didn't
mean, if
appear to be
nothing else,
bloodline
Twick
doors.
was literally right. I'm asking for Twick.
Yeah, they're- they
Because
almost
this
look
might
like
be a better...
So
Mhm.
this is like a half wall. These
Oh.
are essentially this is like a desk half wall with like
Steve.
they're like monitoring stations. That's what I was trying to say earlier. They're like monitoring the guards sort of thing.
So you could just hop
Yeah.
from here to here. You could hop
I
over
like that
the-
much better.
Yeah.
Can I hop it?
Yes, acrobatics check. It's pretty high.
Oh. Can I
And you're
open the
small.
door next to me?
You can absolutely open the door.
That
All
does
right.
sound easier. Yeah.
Boom. And then. Can I
Yeah, I don't
continue?
know. Yep.
I just start pressing a bunch of buttons on the.
Exactly. Just start banging on the keyboard.
Another perception check
Jesus.
as you walk in there.
You do have a mitter above your head.
Yep.
That's true.
12 on the perception. Natural one.
Oh
Nice.
My goodness. How many ones are we gonna roll?
I don't know.
Colossally.
I
No
did put
20s
on
yet,
that
huh?
everyone rolls ones module this
We're
time.
getting them all
Okay.
out right now.
Yeah.
That way, when
Yeah.
combat actually starts, we'll kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that roll, you don't see much. You just see two screens. There's
Yeah.
nothing else there. And we are on to Lisk. The door is open.
All right. Should I open fire or start pushing buttons? I pitched this to the.
If you run in there and start pushing buttons, I can try to chase you and accidentally miss and tackle
her.
Alenia.
Okay. I probably am gonna get punched for this, but if we can get these cells open, that is absolutely worth it. Can I just like come to here and just try to push
Try to
the
slam.
open all cells button, perhaps?
Engineering check.
Okay, I am usually good at these.
My goodness,
17.
how you guys doing? How you guys feeling about this plan?
So far, not great.
I mean,
it's a decent plan.
it's a plan
Decent
just to
plan.
start stirring stuff up. So the more we can stir stuff up,
Yeah.
I'm very
It's just
worried
not
about
going
how
well.
easily the rest of the facility is going to be notified about what's going on
Yeah.
here. There's cameras everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
the
I
only
don't know
thing
what
we
the
can
alternative
do
is, though, right? You lock
Yeah,
two of us away, and then it's
Yeah.
like, well, shit. Add
and then
that
we
to
just
the
leave.
list. Yeah,
Get
right?
our
It's like
ship and
mission
leave.
accomplished. We did it.
like. I feel like the only thing we can do is try to remain as low suspicion as possible, which is us maybe doing our best to subdue these two guys, but not do a very good job at it.
Lisk, while you're trying to like just slam your hand down on the computer, you're not really able to do anything.
Done.
It almost just appears like you're just like hitting things, and you're not getting past the screen you need to get to. And Alenia standing right there is noticing everything you're doing clearly.
Sure.
Yeah. So, all right, on to the next guard. This guy is in a different room, but he has heard some commotion, so he is actually just going to make his way. Burp. And he steps in here, and he'll just look directly at you, Ko, and he'll say, why is your armor? Gosh, it's so different. It's just so strange. What is the noise? Where are your prisoners? I saw you walk by earlier.
And then Code has a thing where like you like move to one side and they move to the same side, and then you like move to the other side
Oh.
to try to get out of the way. Oh, no,
Excuse me.
All right. So that's the end of his turn. This guard that's in the room with you, Lisk,
Yeah.
you actually see, she sees that something's going on, and she is going to reach up to her desk and hit a button. And the button, what it does is it activates a device in the middle of the room. And you see this sort of radiating, or like almost like red lights, but then you start to hear a sound. And it's a sound that's starting to make you sick. And I am going to need a fortitude save from everybody.
Oh no, guys!
Even in this room?
Everybody in this entire circle.
Everyone that's not Aslanti.
You said fortitude?
Oh,
Fortitude
my
save.
rolls are so bad.
You did roll
Oh,
very
hey.
poorly.
Hey,
I have a ring.
two
Come
digits.
Finally got a decent roll.
Shoot. This is
All right,
6.
8 from Twick, 6 from Luna, 23 and 17 from Ko and Lisk. So here's what's going to happen. Twick and Luna, you are sickened for 1 round.
Okay.
The
That's
other
not a
two of
death
you,
sentence.
you're fine. Nothing's going on. You're fine.
Okay.
We are on to Luna. You're sickened.
You're sickened
let's-
to me?
Let me pull it back up.
I think it gives you like +5 to tackle
I
checks
thi-
or something.
Sounds about right.
And plus
Mhm.
10 to AC, I think.
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah. Sickened. You take a -2 penalty to ability checks, attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, saving throws, and skill checks.
Everything.
Okay.
And you should just be able to
Rolls? We're shooting with guns.
You should just be able to set the sickened condition
Some
in
of
your
us
character sheet, and it'll auto-calculate for you.
Yeah. You can right-click your character, click the little person with the spiky outline, and then click left-click sickened to turn it on.
Oh. Look at that.
It's the first time we've dealt with this.
a
18
little-
episodes in.
It's a little guy vomiting. Oh. All right. So I didn't think through the mechanics of me like trying to tackle this guy in the current armor I'm wearing. Because I don't think I'm actually. Wait, am I wearing?
You.
Oh no, I am wearing it. Okay.
Yeah, you're wearing
Okay. So actually, it's not that bad then. Okay. I mean, it's like it would be normally. So All right, get back here, you hooligan! And I'll just trip over the desk and try to slam into this guy.
Okay. Are you attempting to tackle her or like?
So, this is something that I can never keep track of. Is how can I make? How do you make a full? How do you make like more than one attack?
You just make 2 attacks essentially, but it's a full round action, and you can make 2 attacks, and you take them both at -4.
So I can't move and then do that.
No. In fact, if we go, there should be in the player action sheet in Mumble, you can actually see the action that it requires. It's a full action for full attack. Make 2 attacks, each with a -4 penalty. The attacks can be made with the same or different weapons, except weapons with unwieldy. And that's a full round action.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll just do a straight, what is it, grapple?
Do a grapple check? Okay. That will be against its KAC +8.
Mm-hmm.
So good luck!
But a 20 does it, right? Is it, what's my attack? Is it just BAB?
It's, yeah, well, it's...
Or is it strength?
It's a melee. You're making a melee attack. So, it'd be plus your strength. Just a basic melee attack.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so, do I get my bonuses for, like, level?
I mean, I think it's with all of your attack modifiers that you would normally have for your attack, for a melee attack.
Well, it's 5.
That's a 5.
That's
actually,
probably
that should
close,
technically
right?
that should be a 7, right? Because you shouldn't have a -2 for that, I don't think. That's probably because it's set as not proficient or something.
I'm sickened.
Oh, you're sickened. That's why. Never mind. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely gonna miss. That was a nice attempt, but you kind of stumble across the chair, and you don't fall, but you kind of make your way, like, run into the desk essentially.
Oops, I missed.
And Ko, we are on to you.
Have you seen that documentary?
Yeah. Well, this person asked me questions during their turn, so I will be like, "But in there, I don't know what's happening in there, but this young lady here asked me to come back out to the window because of my uniform, which you have noticed is faded. I assure you it is the correct uniform, but it is just a faded color," and I wave my hand.
Okay. All right. Is that all you're doing?
I'm like, I better see what's going on with the prisoners though, and I'll move at least like here.
Okay.
And
About
close the
15
door
feet
behind
back
me.
into the room. All right. Back to the top of the order. It is Dio. He is going to take a few steps. He's going to, let's see here, 5, 10, 15. And he has in his hand a good old tacklash that you're familiar with. He's going to attempt to hit you with it. Here we go. Buckle up, bud. Ooh, it shows a question mark die now?
Yeah.
Incredible. that must be a recent update. Okay, that is only going to be a 12 against
That does not
KAC.
Hit.
What an idiot.
Assuming I can have my second skin on underneath my...
Yeah. It actually, second sin, I'm pretty sure says you can wear it under anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to hit. That was an
Nice.
attempt by him. And he's just going to say as he runs up, "Get back here, you weakling little runt." Twick. He's right over top of you.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm run over here.
He is going to get an opportunity to hit you.
Sure.
So we'll see if he can hit you again this time.
Again?
Big rolls. There we go. Yeah. 20 against KAC.
Ouch.
That will do it.
All right, here comes the damage roll. It is going to be 6 points of damage.
All right.
Damage roll's not secret.
Oops.
That's actually nice.
I revealed it.
Ah, I
Oh.
see.
We have to
Interesting.
apply it.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you have to apply it.
That damage die was crazy. It was like translucent
Yeah.
Was it really?
It was
with
a
like
ghost
no
die.
question marks. Yeah, it was weird.
I want to be out of view of this camera, really. So I will run over here, and then I'll turn around with my back facing these people and start coughing and pull out my gun.
Okay. All right. Nicely
He has a
done.
gun!
Out of your cheek pouch.
Out of my cheek pouch. Yeah,
You
yeah.
just pull out this giant gun out of your cheek pouch.
I don't have my rifle in my cheek pouch. I don't think that'll fit. So I got my needle
Probably not.
pistol.
All right, neither pistol. All right. List, you're up. You saw
right.
this lady hit a button on the counter and it turned on this weird thing. Actually, I guess I didn't have you make a roll. Well, I should just have everybody roll at the top of your turn. So, Twick, why don't you make a fortitude save?
Okay.
And not Lisk, you can also make a fortitude
It's
save.
too worse because I'm sickened.
13. You feel fine.
Shouldn't we save at the end of our turn?
It doesn't say.
Because
That
otherwise,
would-
I'm essentially rolling with disadvantage, right?
Oh,
Like
that's
I made
true.
the first save, get nothing out of it, and then make another save.
Okay, yeah,
But
it'll
then
be at
I
the
would-
end. It'll be at the end. That's
Okay.
got to be the way it is. It just
Yeah.
doesn't say it here, but that's got to be the way it is. You're
Okay,
right.
yeah, right. Because otherwise, that's crazy town. I want to try to fuck with these computers again. I really want to get these cells open.
Okay. Engineering check.
That's better.
Yes, that's a 17 on the die.
All right,
Nice.
a 30. Let me
go.
look here. 1 second. You would know with that computer's check that it's going to take a bit to actually get through what's going on here. So, we'll just say you're standing in front of the computer and you have an opportunity to hack it. You know that you, just based on the information that you have, that you can get, because I presume you're standing at a distance. You're not actually standing over the computer just typing things in, right? You're just mashing your hands down, as you'd previously described.
I mean, can I go do a big typing?
That's a good question. The problem is she's standing right in front of it, so I think you're just kind of reaching at the moment.
Okay.
You
If
do.
it's
ahead.
like not possible, I could just hit the vomit button again and hopefully turn it off. I don't know if that's like more feasible.
Ah, man, that's really tough because she's like right in front of it. I think what I would give you from an engineering check is just I'll give you the check for free, so you
Okay.
know a couple things from this check. You know, just based on this computer, you can see like cords and cables that run from it up across the ceiling and over to the cells. You get the sense that this controls all of the cells opening. You also get the sense that there may be a shutoff for the mechanism that was activated. I mean, clearly it was activated from this computer. And you see a couple other functions as well that appear to be alerts, quite possibly for other parts of the prison, like an alarm system of sorts.
Okay. I can't get at it. I mean, I guess it's time to just kill her.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, I just think you can't get. I mean, she's a medium-sized human standing directly in front of the keyboard. I can't imagine that you would be able to like get over there and start typing on the keyboard directly in front of the monitor. She needs to be out of the way for you to be able to access it.
Okay. Guess I wasted last round too. I will. I mean, I guess I'll just pull a pistol out of my mouth.
Okay.
And
Attempt a shot.
Yeah, I guess I'll just shoot her.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess. Actually, I can 5-foot step, right?
Yeah, you can 5-foot step.
5-foot
Yeah.
step, pull it out, shoot her as best I can.
Guarded step.
Yes. Quite. Okay, let's see. Good, use my good roll on the useless check. Awesome. 10 out of 10. Love it.
What is this against, KAC or EAC?
Okay, see.
15 against KAC. His hit.
Oh,
Some damage.
Okay, it's gonna be like a D6 or something. 3.
All right.
5. Oh my god,
5
right.
points
Nice.
of damage.
Damage dice.
Okay, she's taken some damage. All right, so shots
Do I
have
need
gone
to
off.
fortitude save against the vomit?
Oh yes,
noise?
thank you. I meant to say that. Thank you. Please
Yep,
fortitude
yep.
save.
No.
12.
make
You
me.
feel sick. You feel sick.
Makes
You were
sense.
sickened for 1 round. This guy has now heard some things going on, so he pulls out his tack lash. He's gonna take 2 steps up, open this door, and swing at you, Ko.
What?
Why is he swinging at me?
That is a good question. Ko hasn't done anything.
That's true.
And is
he hasn't.
ostensibly
You know
a
what?
guard.
Valid point.
No.
He's gonna take another step up. Good point. He's gonna take another step up. Yeah, these prisoners. I do not know why they do
Trip
this.
him, Ko.
And he is going to attempt to hit Twick. He has moved into a threatened square, Ko, so you have a chance if you want to attack of
Oh.
opportunity.
Yeah, I guess.
Just lightsaber him.
I don't know. We're fighting, I guess.
Here we
hit
are.
him. My lightsaber TM sprouts from my hand,
Good roll.
and I swing
Yes.
Nice.
23
Needed that.
against KAC is a hit. Roll some damage.
it. We are rolling
Oh,
double
no.
ones.
Oh.
Minimum damage of 10.
Snake
though.
eyes, huh?
I mean, that's still good damage, but
Blind
a bigger
damage.
number would have made me happier.
Mhm.
10 points of damage. Okay, that hurt. He's still going to attempt to swing the tack lash at Twick because that was his intended target. So here we go.
Very confused.
He is. That is going to be a 22 against KAC.
Yeah.
Damage will be... Oh, I see. It's a transparent die. That's so weird.
Yeah.
4 points of damage.
You're still okay, right? Yeah, you're.
And we are
Alright.
on to the guard who is in the room. Seeing you trying to work on things, actually what she's going to do is she's going to take her hand, she's going to reach down underneath the desk.
Yeah.
She's going to hit a button underneath it. And then she's just going to take off sprinting. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yep, you'll get a chance.
Okay.
To about there. So, Ko, you'll have... Wait, what's your BA? How many attacks of opportunity you get?
Literally no idea.
How
Just
many?
1 per move action, if it's like Starfinder or Pathfinder?
Yeah, you get more in Starfinder based on something.
But you can take more against one person moving around.
Yeah.
Thi-
In Pathfinder, it's just 1 per single move action that a
Yeah.
person does. But if you get more, yeah, you can do it to multiple people.
You can use your reaction to make an attack of opportunity.
Oh,
So
that's what it is.
presumably that costs
my
his
reaction is
reaction.
used, then
Yeah.
It's already used. Yeah,
I
so you
think
can't
so,
attempt to shoot her.
yeah.
But she has used her standard action to actually activate this thing, so she's not going to really get to do anything else here. That is her turn. You do hear when she hits the button, you do hear what sounds like an alarm.
Yeah.
You're uncertain as to what it's actually doing, but it hears like off in the distance almost.
excellent.
Luna, you're up.
Okay. Was I just sickened for last round, or am I also sickened for this round?
You're gonna. It was just for last round. We're gonna have you roll at the end.
So I'm not sickened now?
I just did that incorrectly last time. I should have had you roll at the end.
So I should have rolled already?
We'll just say you're not sickened. You're gonna roll at the end of this turn.
Okay. I'm probably still sickened.
No. You take
But,
the free We need literally anything to go well
We'll
for us
go
right
with
now.
it. This guy, Dio, can see into this room, or no?
Yes, the window is still transparent.
Is he looking this way? Probably. Yeah, no, I'll
almost definitely looking that
I'll
way.
just yell out, "Look out, they've got guns!" And I'll shoot this guy.
Okay. All right. They got guns.
I like it. Just add to the confusion.
He has a gun. So I'm using this one. Well,
Good. Yeah.
that's a 10.
A 10. That is going to be a miss. I'm sorry to say.
I missed. I was shooting Twick, and I missed.
Yeah. Oh, I missed.
I can't get him. He's
Go.
too small.
Shot just went through the door right past you and Twick, right past the guard over by the cells. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna tell this person next to me, oh my Lanta, I just... I'm not the most proficient at combat. I was trying to hit the little furry one here and Caillou. Don't worry, I'll take care of him though. And then I'll like swing in a big arc and hit her again.
Just over Twick's head.
Yeah.
Man, I really want to make you roll to see if you actually hit Twick with that. I won't do it.
You can make me roll.
No, I won't. We'll say you're not that dumb. You
14
rolled
EAC.
14 against KAC is a
Or
hit.
KAC, yeah.
Roll some damage.
Your solar weapon targets KAC?
It
does.
It's an
That's so
advanced
weird.
melee weapon.
That's better.
Alright, 6 and a
Yeah, that's what I'm
1.
fucking
That's
talking
better,
about.
so it's 15 damage.
6 and a 1. Un 1.
Oh, is it not
All
made
right.
of fire yet?
It's not... The 1d3 is something that I picked up recently.
With that
It's your crystal.
swing,
Yeah.
you basically cut through his armor and like right on his chest, and he falls to the ground.
Oh man,
Fuck yeah.
he's gone.
Was he convinced I was not trying to hit him?
You need to bluff.
You'll
against
never know.
These other two.
Never know.
Just like your expression after he dies is like, what have I done?
And I'm gonna need a fortitude save from you.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot mine. I'm surely gonna fail here.
Oof.
You got it.
11.
I believe.
Woo! A 21.
Oh wow, we're
Down.
at 21.
21.
Brutal.
Nice. All right, so Luna, you're not sick.
Okay.
Ko, you will be
Sweet.
sick for 1 round. Sickened. All right, we are back on to the top of the order. Dio is up.
Dio.
He is still going to attempt to chase down his targets. He did see Ko. He saw you swing and actually hit this man, so there's that.
Did he
It was an
hear
accident,
what I
though.
said before and see my reaction after, though?
He
You know
said,
what?
"Oops."
Let me hold on. Let me roll a
His
perception
hand
check
covering
for
his
him.
mouth.
Let me roll. He's got very good perception. Oh yeah, he definitely heard you. Never mind. All right, I'll give it to you. He heard what you said.
No!
I mean, you can make me roll a bluff if you want.
Yes, do that, please.
Nope, he heard it. He's actually just going to. He's just going to move over to here.
You have a
and
new
he
reaction.
is going to swing at Twick, who is one of the prisoners who's been running around causing problems.
Sorry,
So-
Twick.
Here we go.
Yeah, I
Big
can't
rolls.
believe
Definitely not the squishiest.
Quick
member of the
managed to
party.
cut that guy in half.
That is a 24 against KAC.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's going to be 4 points of damage. Luckily, they're not really doing a lot of
Ah.
damage.
Hey, when
They're
this guy
not,
walks
but-
into my range, can I attack of opportunity?
No.
He didn't
He
walk through a
yeah,
threatened.
Walked through a threatened
That's
square.
the problem.
It walked into a threatened square.
Yeah.
Dang.
All right, Twick, you've been hit multiple times by this man with a attack lash. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Well, do I hear the alarm thing?
Yeah, you can hear it.
Okay.
It's like it's faintly audible, but it's loud enough that you don't necessarily need to roll a perception check. It's just it's there.
Okay, I don't like that. So he can try to hit me again because I'm coming in here.
Okay.
Thank you. Please roll better than me.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
Yeah, I gotta figure out a way to turn off this alarm and maybe send a false alarm alert.
One more note for Lisk, for Lisk, you would have noted that this computer, just from a distance, you could tell, is a very powerful computer. It
That's
is a
3080
tier
in there.
3. Yeah.
What?
30.
What does that? What does
It just
that
means
mean?
it just means that it's like more complicated to get into. You know that it
Good,
like just
good.
based on what you see about it that it's a complex system.
Good. 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 That's good.
All right, Caleb, what do you want to do?
I want to try to turn this alarm off.
Okay, computers check.
Yeah.
29.
Yes.
Yeah, you're able to find the button below, and you think you can rewire it so that the alarm shuts off. And
Yes.
you do hear the audible alarm go silent.
Nice.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Is there like a oops false alarm?
You get on the speaker and you say, all's fine here. We're doing well. How are you?
I mean, you can presume that, let's see, it would have been on for 1 round. A whole
seconds.
6 seconds that it actually was on. So that's all you have for now. Lisk, you're up.
Okay. Do we think it is more important to take out this camera or open the cells? I don't know if it's too late to even worry about the camera.
I was standing below the camera so as not to be caught shooting.
Right. But Twick certainly was running
Would
around.
the camera presumably have seen Twick? Or no?
The camera would have definitely seen Twick. However,
Okay.
Twick is in, like, prisoner gear.
Right.
So that's
would've-
plausible deniability, right?
Well, it does mean, though, people are probably, like, on their way.
But if I grab them off of the computer, maybe that alleviates... I don't know.
I don't know either.
Hmm.
Can I get at this computer?
Yes,
Great.
definitely room at this point.
Should
just-
I just go for
Just
it?
rule all me.
Based on the way it describes the computer, it just made no sense for you to be able to access it while you're trying to reach
Sure.
across someone.
Sure.
Yeah, maybe that's still the best option because more chaos at this point is probably better.
I don't know
Okay.
that letting out the guy who's gonna kill anyone is a good idea anymore.
Yeah, maybe the top two, though.
Sure.
Do we know what the top two are?
Rough looking
One was a Vesk.
I mean,
vest,
this guy's, like, dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
and then a thing we don't know, I think. Or maybe something we saw. I don't think we've seen that before.
Well,
Yeah, you don't know what this thing is here.
We're back to, should I just rewire this camera and hope that no one was looking for 1 round?
Probably.
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to do that then. I would like to move to here, and I would like
Okay.
to rewire this camera to be better.
Yeah, someone wasn't looking at this camera for 6 seconds, so it's possible, right?
Yeah.
It's not impossible.
Okay. I'm gonna need an engineering check.
Engineering, okay. It's a natural 3.
A natural 3 for a 14 total. Yeah, you are not able to disable the camera. It looks a little more complex than what you would have initially envisioned. Maybe because you're not feeling super well, or you weren't. And with that, I'm gonna need. Actually, I need it from
Oh, yep.
both of you. I didn't ask for either of you.
Oh, it
But
decreases your fortitude save. How fun is that?
To
Very.
save. Twick, you're fine. Lisk with a 7. Not feeling good. Not feeling good at all. All right. Onto this guard that ran out of the control room. Did see a shot come out of the control room and has direct line of sight of you, Luna, so is going to just shoot back at you. Also saw Ko, but looks like Ko's probably tied up with Dio at the moment. So he's
No,
going
did say oops.
to attempt to take a shot
You
at
saw
you, Luna.
Ko put on the most brilliant acting
Yeah.
ever, and she was utterly convinced that he was not a bad
Ko
guy.
also is holding a lightsaber.
Yeah. Well, she was already suspicious of you a little bit, but you really convinced her. I mean, it was that bluff was really good. All right, so this is going to be a 15 against EAC.
Oh, that's a
Luna.
hit.
That is a hit. Here comes the damage. Garbage damage. 2 points of damage.
Okay.
And then she's just going to move. To there. And we are on to Luna.
What's the check for the camera engineering?
It is an engineering check. And this camera is pretty low because it has to have visibility. I mean, that's the only reason you were able to access
You-
it, Lisk.
Could also shooting. Like, that's obviously more suspicious, but this dead body's also pretty suspicious.
Yeah, we can maybe bluff that away. Can I just put my, so I don't miss, my gun right on it and just shoot it?
Yeah, you can
Just
shoot it.
blast it.
If you remember, I gave you the stats for it. Do you want to hear them again?
Oh, yeah.
I would say that and then not know exactly where the stats are. Hold on.
Debated.
Got us. Get got. All right. Stats for the cameras. Maybe I didn't give you stats.
Hearing in the distance.
I could have sworn they had stats. But it does not show anything here.
So I could just literally shoot it?
Hold on, I'm reading real quick. 1 second. Let me answer you by saying this. You would have known from when you were in the room, the visitor room, when you investigated the camera, that all of these are on what is presumably a live feed.
Mm-hmm.
If a camera stops working, it's probably noticeable.
Sure.
I think
but...
based on the way it describes these cameras, it's just as long as you can hit it it's probably just a DC 10 to hit it because it's right there, point blank, not trying to move. Then you will destroy it because there's no specific stats for the camera.
So is it better for me to accidentally shoot the camera while trying to shoot a rat person? Or do we try to disable or like put it on a loop?
I think looping it's way better.
Yeah, do you think you can do that?
Remember
the real question.
Remember, you have if you remember from like the last time when you guys were messing with it, there's basically a couple things you could do with cameras. You could disable it, which is in essence the same thing as shooting it.
Shooting it.
But this disabling wouldn't be able to be fixed. You can also loop it, or you could put a data pad on it that you had that was extra. One of those three things can be done, and the data pad would allow you to remotely activate it at any point. Those are the three basic things you were able to do with the camera.
How hard was the like putting the loop in? Was that a difficult thing?
I didn't specifically say.
Okay.
I don't think we've done it, so.
I mean, I only have +5.
I mean, you can guesstimate that unplugging a cable to disable a camera is probably less difficult than modifying it to send back a different feed.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'm not gonna try to loop it because I don't think I can hit that. So do I? Should I shoot it or should I just try to take out these other guys?
If you unplug it, it can be plugged back in, and we can try to bluff something later.
Is that easier to bluff than I accidentally shot it while trying to shoot? I'm a really bad shot.
Sure. You and I are the worst combat guards they've ever seen in their lives.
We're stormtroopers.
Luna, maybe we're better off if you just go fight.
Yeah, that's
because having three of us dicking around in here probably is not great. That's now that I'm thinking about
what
it.
I keep thinking.
Yeah,
I can't really make any excuses out there. Well, yeah, I think it's that, and then has this guy been hit?
No.
Nobody's been hit.
I mean, it should almost be. It should be like third round of combat, right? Something like that. Let him count.
It's almost like
almost.
It's the third round of combat, and the enemies decided to separate by one
Run
square
away.
too much.
Weird. That's so weird that happened.
It's so weird that they decided to go that far apart from each other.
I'm not gonna lie. I promise I was not thinking that.
yeah.
It specifically gives a rule set for her, so don't even.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's shoot. Who do I want to shoot? Let's shoot Dio here, I guess.
Dio, no.
Our buddy Dio. Oh, it's better. 19.
19 against KC is a hit. Roll some damage.
Sweet. Normal.
Woo!
There
9.
we go. Yeah.
That's some good damage.
Kill him.
All right, 9 points of damage. Well done. Fortitude save.
Oh yeah. Roll high, please. 13.
13. You feel fine.
Ooh, I hit the exactly.
Wow. Okay.
Ko, you are up. What are you gonna do? They're shooting
question.
all around. Dead body on the floor. Cameras everywhere.
Cameras can't see him though.
Cameras cannot currently see this guy. Cameras can currently see this guy.
Ah.
Yeah. I'm like really worried about what she's doing.
What can
But
she
also
do
I
over
don't
there
wanna-
though?
I was
I
gonna
don't
say
wanna go
that,
in the camera.
that feels like a low danger zone she's put herself in.
Like maybe
she's
her
gonna go
rule
strap
set is
herself-
she's just a coward and she's running.
Could be. Maybe she
possible.
wanted to.
I doubt it though.
I don't know what's over
real
here.
quick. See if
That's
he's
helpful.
smiling. Okay. Based on his poker face, I understand what I have to do. No, I don't know. I'm.
You do you, my guy.
I mean, I think if we can kill this guy without being on camera, that's great.
Yeah.
Because then, like, we can.
Can I
shoot
tell-
this-
We like know the angles the camera can see, right? So can I know exactly like how far over I can move before it sees me?
Yes. Sure. Sure? Sure. Yeah, we'll go with sure. Probably about like, well, it won't let me not do like literally direct, but you can imagine it's probably pointed about like that.
Oh. Okay. What's the... So, this is a weird grid thing. What's the door like below me? Is it like...
Which door
If I
specifically? The one that's right next to you?
Yeah, like if I stood here and, theoretically, just to say there were an explosion oriented on my body to take
Some
place.
explosion happened.
Could it hit this man?
We're back to the rules of distance of explosions. If the door is open, yes.
I mean, it's currently open. He, whatever it is, left it open.
Yeah.
Deal.
I mean, you can open it also. So yeah, I mean, if the door's... What I'm saying is if the door is open, it will hit. It'll pass through that door. The
Okay,
opening, at least.
So, I am guarded stepping down here.
Okay.
I am crying about how I accidentally killed a person, and then I say something like, "God darn it, did it again. Man, I'm gonna have to send his family a bouquet or something. Oh gosh, why is it so hard for me to not kill people?" And then I'll just like explode.
Okay.
I'm so angry.
All right. Okay.
Like it, I like
You
it.
can go ahead and
And
blow
that-
up then.
That is a damage roll.
Wow, that's a lot of ones.
Man,
a lot of ones,
that's
baby.
so many ones.
Some new ones.
15 damage.
15 points of damage.
You do get a
Okay.
reaction.
Reflex save.
Not a reaction. Reflex save.
Nice try, guy.
You need a 15.
Natural 1
All right.
for a
Something
2.
good happened.
Also, I think that damage should be too high because I don't think sicken should be taken into account for that.
Why?
Because it's not a melee damage roll.
That is true. So it should be, yeah, it probably should be 17. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You explode. Blight damage. And the guy in front of you, as well as the body on the floor in front of you, both disintegrate.
Dio, no.
You also rock the wall directly behind you, and you see chips fall off of it. It appears it has definitely taken damage.
Oh.
The semi-transparent wall that's directly behind you.
They like sour cream and onion.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
And about this time, what you hear is over the comms. Everybody who's standing in the control room, you hear over the comms. You hear one of the guys who it sounds like he's maybe at the hub, and he's just going to say, let's see, what would he say exactly? This is Castillo. It's the hub. We have a whole cell block J alarm. But there is no indication as to where it's come from. Is everything fine over in the prisoner cells? Over. And Twick, you're up.
Luna, get in here.
Somebody else can tell this guy.
Into this man. And then we haven't done anything about this camera yet, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
we need to rectify the
to
camera, and we need to
the
take care
camera.
of this guy. I think is the
Oh,
two.
can I roll for
Oh,
second?
yep, Fortitude. Thank you, Fortitude. Appreciate the reminder. Lot to remember.
Nice.
19.
You are fine, my guy.
All right. I would like to loop said camera.
Okay.
The engineering.
Engineering check.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Wait, this camera's impossible.
We both rolled 3s.
Yeah, no, with that check, you're not able to do anything with the camera as far as looping it's concerned.
It's literally impossible.
Impossible.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. Lisk.
Can this camera even see anything right now?
Right
one that we're-
now, it can see Ko's explosion. It saw the wall being rocked. In fact, I forgot
Okay,
to
but
roll.
I can't
Okay, never
go
mind.
back in time and unmake it see that.
Well,
I can see this
No.
lady.
but remember, you presume
it?
it's a live feed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So right-
sure.
Right now, it can see all the way through over here to this lady, and it can see
It
Ko.
can see this lady too?
Yeah, because it's a transparent wall here and a transparent wall here, and she's just in the room.
Oh my god. Okay.
You can do it.
I
believe-
I'll try. Probably can't.
I'll roll 3 again, please. Hey, look at you go.
Okay. It's an
A
11.
20.
2 digits.
On the
We
computer's
probably
check.
also need somebody to turn off the
Oh,
one
it should
at
have
the
been
top.
engineering.
Nope,
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm gonna be
It should have been
ahead there.
computers. What are you trying to do? I should have said. Alter it or disable it?
I mean, alt.
What were you trying to do, Caleb?
I
Alter or
was trying to
disable?
alter it.
I will also try. to
Okay,
alter it.
sorry. Can you... Let's roll back. You roll me a computer's check. I told you the wrong thing.
My bonus is the same.
Okay, never mind then.
Shh, Caleb, troll it again.
All right,
Son of a
computer's
bitch.
check from Liz. You get up there and you're looking at the board, and you actually see that there is like a storage disk on the computer, and you're able to roll back the footage and create
my
what
God.
appears to be about a 5-second, maybe let's call it 6-second loop that you can send to the control room.
Okay.
Arbitrary
that.
number I selected there.
Call
6
it a
seconds.
6-second loop.
Can it be a loop just of Ko exploding over and over?
Absolutely, it's whatever you want to make it.
No.
Perfect. No,
All
let's
right.
not do that, actually.
What would you like it to show? Just the timeline before?
Yeah, I mean, if there's like a time when everything was okay and nobody was exploding,
Yep.
that would be so great. I would love that so
Okay.
much.
All right, you roll it back about 2 minutes, and you're able to get to that. We'll say you roll it. Actually, we'll say you roll it back about 10 minutes. It's got pretty good storage on it, so you're able to
Okay.
modify it so that it's just showing the guards in the room, and it doesn't even show you arriving.
Perfect. Yes. Love that for us.
And we are on to
I love that
Zisgat.
we're in the far future, and you had to clarify that's got pretty good storage to be able to hold 10 minutes worth
Pretty
of
good.
video.
It's like, it's nice.
It's an old prison, okay? All right. This guard is going to just guarded step to right here, almost right next to this prisoner cell, and kneel down, laying her gun on top of this half wall, and is going to take a shot at you, Luna.
Oh. Like that, I see.
Yeah, I
Like-
also thought she would surrender.
I
Like
thought she was
setting
like
it
disarming
down,
herself.
like-
Yeah.
All right. This is going to be a 12 against EAC. No.
There's a miss.
No. Lisk, did I have you roll? Yeah, I had you roll already. Never mind. For
I didn't
sickness.
actually roll for sickness
You did.
this
You rolled a
time.
27, I think. Nope, that was last round. Roll again.
Yeah.
You're sickened for 1 round.
Great, love it. At
No.
least
Luna,
I did
you're up.
something. I did something. Oh, man.
Do I need to respond to this guy and
If you could find it in your heart, that'd be really great.
if you'd be so kind. Yeah, so
Just
I'll run back in
accidentally
here.
clicked it. Oh wait, no, they don't know where it's coming from. Tell them it's fine.
Yeah, so we'll click the communication button or whatever. However this thing's push to talk.
How things work in this world. Yep.
Yeah.
It's just like a microphone sitting on the desk with a little button, like you'd imagine.
It's just been live this whole time. I'll just like, tell them it's fine.
Yeah, I'll say sorry, Alenia was just showing me how to work the. Actually, we'll go with the French. I'll try to. I'm gonna match how she was talking. Oh, sorry, Lynn. I was trying to show the new arrivals how the desk works, and one of them is rather, how you say, clumsy, and bumped the button underneath. So apologies, but it's false alarm. Everything is okay.
Bluff check, and you are going to take a penalty of 2 on this check.
No.
Wait, why?
Do I do it like that?
Because of the prison.
No.
Because of the prison.
Because of
Okay.
the prison? What do you mean?
The prison gets more suspicious of us the longer we do suspicious
I
things.
see. I see. I understand.
Okay. Yep. Seems to be fine. It went through. You don't know what
don't notice
happened?
anything, although they are very suspicious of you.
Okay. On to Ko.
Okay.
What? What are you giggling about?
I don't know what to do with my turn because I don't want to walk in front of the camera and hit this
Oh
person.
yeah, the camera.
Mhm.
Shoot. What's your computers? Can you turn off the camera?
Absolutely not. Let me see. I'm a -2.
Oh,
Ooh.
fortitude save, Luna.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
You are sickened for 1 round.
I'm going to. Let's see. I'll be here for a bit, I guess.
Okay.
I'm just kind of monitoring the door into this area.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's it for now.
Check my face, see if I'm smiling. All right. Fortitude save.
Okay.
And this is the end of the round, so let's go ahead.
should've
and
gone and
roll
smashed that
this.
Which thing?
The thing that's making everyone vomit all over the place.
Oh.
Okay.
can probably turn
You
it off
are
from here.
fine.
Oh, yeah. With the way we've been rolling, it took us like 5 rounds to turn off the camera.
The camera was far more important than that thing.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying we won't be able to turn it off for a while.
Top of the order,
Sorry,
Twick.
14 was that second still?
He keeps rolling percentile, and it's so
Ominous.
nerve-wracking the entire time.
Before you move, you should know perception. Well, you already rolled a perception, so you've seen these. But the camera you were able to access in this room is low, so it can see through the windows, through the transparent aluminum here. The cameras outside are 15 feet in the air.
That's really
So keep that in mind.
It's really high. Okay.
Just give you a little insight there into the cameras.
Do you have any idea if this thing has access to cameras in the room?
You have no idea. You're gonna attempt to hack it.
Yeah, I mean, let's see what I can figure out.
Okay. Computers check.
No!
Gosh.
I think I've twice rolled above a 10.
Natural
No,
one.
some fortitude saves have been fine.
Man. Okay. You are stunned for one round.
This is the computer?
Yes.
Oh.
Hold on, let me check something.
You're saying
I'm also
me.
sickened.
What happened to him?
Hold on. The computer actually, as you're typing on it, you can see a discharge come out of the keyboard and hit you while you're typing.
Jesus.
I want to make sure... See if you actually get a save here. I don't think you do, because I think it's your computer's check roll. Hold on. I misread this. All right, so the energy is emitted actually from the tower itself, the mechanism that is actually holding the monitor, like right below it. And it is not just to you, it is a blast of energy.
Oh,
No.
good.
And that energy is going to go into the entire control room. So I'm going to need... I already got your save. I haven't got your save. I'm going to need a save from both of you. A reflex save from both of you.
Both? No Luna?
Sorry, all three of you. My bad. I meant to say, yeah.
Ooh, double digits. That's how we do.
All right, so 18 Luna, 17 Twick, 18 Lisk. You are all stunned for
My
one
goodness.
round.
This fight sucks.
Oh, that's
It's over.
It's a hard pass on
That's
that one.
fine.
Huh?
I didn't want to turn.
Sorry.
All right, Lisk, you're stunned. Back to Elenia. Actually, kind of seeing you run away, so she's going to take some different, maybe a different position here, see if she can get access to you, Ko.
Yeah.
Just going to double move, because she can't get close enough. So she's going to move all the way over here to in front of this door, which is currently open. So she can
Perfect.
prep. Luna, you are currently stunned. Ko, we're up to you.
I would like to know, she's coming to attack me. I've had some good acting. I'm just saying.
You have had some good acting.
You have also killed two.
By
also-
mistake, theoretically.
Theoretically.
I'd kill you if I were a guard and you killed
the
two of
problem
my
is-
friends.
Yeah, I think the thing is, like, maybe she could explain away one accidental hit against a guard by misswinging, but an explosion
I was so
that murders
upset
the
by
other one.
killing people that I exploded with
Just-
rage.
I mean, that's fine.
Exploded.
She can just run inside and continue to kill Twick. I'm totally okay with that.
Just keep shooting Luna.
Okay, I'm moving up to hit her. Good job coming in range, idiot.
Idiot. Got him.
Outside of range of cameras.
You guys
Yeah.
all failed your fortitude save too, presumably, so you're all sickened.
Sure.
Oh wait, what was
Sure, 'cause
what
you're
was
stunned.
14? Was that? Oh, was that second still? I didn't hear what that was.
You were sickened. Yes.
Okay.
No, you were not
Stun
sickened. Sorry,
shouldn't
you're not sickened.
Prevent us
You're
from
not sickened.
saving.
It shouldn't
14
prevent
was
you?
good then.
Fortitude
alright.
save?
It doesn't prevent you from making save.
It's a fortitude,
saves, yeah.
not a reflex.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll take that.
So
All right,
I'm no
all-
longer sickened, is what you're saying.
So-
okay.
You're not sickened. The other three of you need to make a fortitude save for me.
I
I
got
already
17.
failed mine.
Luna, you're fine.
Incredible.
Lisk, you're struggling.
I
Can't
already
roll
failed
anything.
mine. I rolled it
And-
before the reflex.
Oh,
save.
okay. All right. Ko, what are you doing? You moved up to the door. Lady sitting right there with a gun in your
say-
face.
I say, and scene. Ha! You fall for my trap. And then I swing my lightsaber at her.
Do you say it in that weird not accent
Oh,
that's
nice.
associated with your character or
Oh
associated
man,
with the
I
French
forgot
Quarter?
my character's voice. Dang it.
No, he's
You've been
done
in the French
acting.
Quarter for
It's
too
over.
long.
And scene.
It's a different acting voice. 'Cause
Oh,
I'm
got it,
still
got it, got it,
acting
got it.
technically.
Okay.
I'm just clarifying.
There's so many layers to this character.
There's
you don't even know.
a lot
There
of
are,
layers.
yep. It's a
Um,
22 to hit.
22 to hit. That is definitely a hit. Roll me some damage.
Damage, big numbers, and still a 1 plus a 2. That's an
All
11.
right.
Wow.
11 points of damage. She is still standing, but she's not looking great.
I've rolled so many ones on damage rolls.
Oh, she's
Hey,
not
at least
range
you're
anymore. Dad!
rolling above 5 on your attack rolls.
All right, Twick, you're back up. Top
I'm
of the order,
stunned.
round 6. You're unstunned.
You wanna go ahead and stun us all again real quick?
I mean, no, that's my whole turn, right? I'm stunned.
Oh, you were not. Yeah, that's
Or
right.
was
You're
I only
stunned this
stunned
round.
during my turn?
Nope, you're stunned this round. Lisk, you're up.
I'll stun us all this time. It'll be fun. Well, double
man.
digits. It's a 19 total.
Oh man, guys. All right, let's do
Are you
this.
serious?
Jiminy Christmas. What rank is this?
That's
I'm
gotta
gonna
be
need-
like impossible.
A reflex save for all of you.
Oh my god.
The computer again.
Well,
Except this time, the discharge is enormous.
Oh no.
Okay. 25 for Lisk, 18 for Twick, 18 for Luna. Buckle up, boys. All right. Let's see. Lisk, you're gonna take half damage. A lot of damage. Here we go.
Wow.
That-
So
that
that'd be
is-
6.
23 points of electricity damage
I'm weak to no, I'm not really.
as the computer basically discharges everywhere.
okay.
How much?
23 points of electricity damage. It is actually not that high of a check, but your rolls have been just so freaking
It's
low.
not that high. 19
What do you
didn't
mean
get.
18?
Yeah,
What are
Yeah.
you talking about?
not that high.
I mean, you have a +9 on computers.
Yeah, didn't make it. Not that high.
Yikes! Yikes!
yeah.
I hate to say, if it's above a 10 that I need to roll, pretty high.
Yeah.
I can't get my thing to weird.
How are you guys
That's-
doing on health?
I have 11.
Okay,
I mean, I'm okay.
you doing all right? All right.
Full HP,
Luna,
baby.
You guys also have. Remember, you picked up a lot of heals from the doctor, so you got that.
Sure, yeah, if we don't get narked in the next 2 seconds.
All right. It is on to Alenia. Man, guarded step. Gonna just take a step back here. Not really any space for cover, so it's just gonna take a shot at you, Ko, because you swung at her.
Yeah, I did kind of reveal my ruse.
Actually, you know what? She's not even gonna guarded step. She has her pistol out. She can't draw a weapon or she'll attack her. So she's gonna guarded step. She's gonna attack you with her pistol. 11 against KAC is a miss. Luna, we're on to you. You're standing over this computer.
Oh, I'm not
It
stunned?
just electrified you. You are not stunned. You just took damage.
I don't want
That's
to be in this
better.
room anymore.
Yeah, no, this computer sucks. I'm not touching it ever again.
Try to shoot this one that's left. Die. 19.
19 against KAC. That is a hit. Roll some damage.
Normal. Please. It's only 6.
Apply damage. That shot hits her straight in the chest and knocks her on the floor. And she's dead.
Oh,
Nice.
great. All right.
Great.
And we are out of combat, boys.
Get me out of this room.
See you later, room.
All right.
I mean, the room is
I'm
our
gonna-
only way to
I'm
She's-
like, this is like
They
immediately
can
after
stay.
combat
You know what? I
ends.
decided I don't want the bonus.
I'm motioning for Liz to come here and get on my
Yes.
shoulders and do this
All right.
thing.
So a couple things.
Hello.
Just like as you guys are
Uh-oh.
moving. What's wrong?
I
He's
can't come
outside the
back.
map.
Oh no!
Oh, I got stuck
No.
in the wall.
Help!
I got
Thank
you.
you. Thank
A couple things as you're kind of. I don't know why they did that, but whatever. As you guys are kind of. It's settling down. The dust is settling. Right now, the only camera that can see anything that's going on in the middle of the space was this camera right here.
you. Okay.
The other two cameras, as I mentioned earlier, are at. They're facing across the cells like this.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't have any sight lines of what you're currently doing.
Right.
The only thing that's currently happening in this room is this thing is currently emitting a wave from the middle of the room, and that's about it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So like, immediately I want to come over to this camera, and be like, all right, Can you take out this camera? Ko, can you move the bodies into the other room? Into
which
this
room?
one, right?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
want to put them in there?
There's
Okay.
only one body left. There's two little piles of ash
Oh,
and
Oh.
one
sweep
body.
them up.
I'll sweep up the ash.
Start the Roomba also.
You can call your janitor friends.
I'll put the ash in like a envelope and put it in my backpack. It's
Write
my
that
new
down.
collection for this campaign.
Oh no!
Right.
No! No!
Really?
That's bad.
And
1,
then
2,
move-
3. That's
I'll move
great.
the other
Are
body
you
into this room.
serious?
We have not rolled good at all.
It's
No, you
been
have
a
not.
horrible night for rolling.
All right, so describe what you guys are doing right now.
I'm drinking a
I'm moving this body in this room.
Okay, you move it
I'm
in here.
gonna-
I'll move it in.
Get on
Oops.
Luna's shoulders and try to hack this camera.
Okay. You drag the body into here. We're just gonna
Cleaned up
remove
the
these
ashes.
bodies from the map.
Get the broom out.
Okay. All right.
Here's a
I'm going
computer
back to
check
stand
for the
guard
camera.
in this hallway.
It's pretty good. 22.
22. You are able to reroute again
Yes.
the footage of this room.
Great.
Sweet.
So now you have 2 disabled cameras, and you have one more. Whoops. Yeah, I'll just turn these off. You have one
All
more
right.
camera that's currently on the opposite side of the room.
I think we want to go to that one immediately,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
just so that there's minimal
Sure.
time
Get
of,
those out of the way
of
first.
like cameras that are not agreeing with each other in terms
Yeah,
of what's
I mean,
going on in
these,
here.
luckily, these ones are so far apart, it's not
Yeah.
like they'll overlap, but definitely I think we get them down first. I will roll for this one, too. Never
Well-
mind.
Good job.
Try again.
Yeah, you're not able to do it. I mean, you can continue to work on it, but we're gonna do something here. Okay. All right. You can go
Just
again.
something. Just something.
Okay.
Just There we go.
Ooh, much
Got
better.
Same thing. This time you're able to roll it back about 20 minutes. You get it looped so that it's only showing the footage of the guards sitting at their desk and the prisoners currently in their cells.
Awesome. Does it look like we could disable these cells from here instead of the demon computer?
Let me look here.
Because I would love to never go into that room ever again. in my life.
I
Ideally.
drink another deal.
Okay, you drink another heal.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Way better.
Yeah.
Literally double. It wasn't even like a good roll.
Mm-mm.
Does
No.
anybody else need healing right now? Besides stamina?
Just stamina.
Yeah, the stamina.
Whew! All right, engineering check.
Okay. Hey, 29.
Great roll. However, what this roll will give you is that you know that this is some sort of magic. And these,
Get outta
or
here.
sort of techno magic, and you know that these cells could only be opened with some sort of magical thing.
Oh, good.
You can attempt to break it, but based on what you see with these, it has a very high break DC, and they're very hard. It's almost like it's like a
Sand
physical.
baby.
Oh my gosh! It's like it's a physical cell, but you can see through it. It's transparent.
Mhm.
You see the people inside trying to mouth words, but you can't hear anything.
Can't hear him.
Okay, I got this. Liz holds up both hands and goes, "Abracadabra."
Mysticism
down, right?
check.
Ooh, okay. I have 2 ranks in that. Hey, 13!
Yeah, as you're touching the grids, it appears that they are very complex, and you're not going to be able to disable it locally here. At least not very easily.
Back to
It would
demon
be
computer.
Easier to do elsewhere.
Okay.
Are there existing controls on the computer for turning off the cells I mentioned? I specifically don't want to try to hack the computer.
Yeah.
I want to use the lady who was logged in, her controls.
Yeah, you actually have to get through into the computer, through the firewall, through the login, in order to access any of the controls. She hit a button, remember?
She Windows L'd when you specifically said they don't have that capability anymore.
I did say that. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, I have no stamina. Oh.
Can we do something to secure the computer so it doesn't kill me?
You can, well, 2 things. You have time now. You're not trying to do it on the fly. So if you want, you can assist. Everybody can attempt to assist this process.
So your rubber around and we can insulate it.
2 more mistakes, though.
That's all I got for you.
Okay.
You can attempt to assist. That's about it. You don't really see a way to limit exposure.
Is there just a big button for turning off the center thing? The emitter?
There is not.
All right, is there anything over... Oops.
They have buttons to activate stuff, but not to deactivate any.
There's stuff over here?
You can take 20 on this, or not take 10. You can perception check for me. You rolled it poorly last time. We'll do it again.
Yeah, I mean, I was busy last time.
Yeah. 24. These appear to be just monitoring stations. They're just live feeds of the inside of the cells, and you can hear each of the cellmates. What you're hearing on this side, yeah, you only hear 2 of the cellmates, Twick. What you hear is kind of like the sound of like almost like a defeated breathing, like. And the other sound you hear is a very strange sound that almost sounds like.
Fun. Is there a button to talk to them?
There are no buttons in front of you.
Okay. Hey, you left.
Is Sheeran the telepathic ones?
I think so.
You had a good question. Hold on. I think that's Lashunta, because Alex has telepathy, limited telepathy.
The Sheerans also were telepathic
both.
too, I think.
Yeah, I think it's
Limited telepathy.
I think they're the ones that were talking to us in like pleasant telepathic voices, and then had terrible
Ko got bugs from them.
real voices.
They have limited telepathy.
Can I talk to this one?
Do you have telepathy?
Oh, for some reason I thought I did, but I don't think I do actually.
I don't
know
you
why
do.
I thought that. I
think the only person in
don't.
your crew that has it is Ko.
Yeah.
Ko, I want to walk in here.
Okay.
Because I recognize this guy before, right? You told me that?
Yes. And as you walk in, I'm going to need a disguise check.
Oh. Okay. Sure. Disguise.
Oh no.
It's bad.
Oh no, bud.
I wasn't trying to disguise myself anyway. I walked in here because I recognized him, and I wanted to be like, you know, well, how the turntables.
There we go. I was waiting for it.
Are you saying this out loud? Please tell me you're just saying it out loud. Okay. You see Frizzo behind this force field. He just like, his eyes go wide and he like stands up. He's very frail. He looks very skinny, in fact, and he's frail. And he mouths something, but you don't hear it.
Well, blast. I have ruined my glorious entrance with the inability to hear his reaction.
Gosh.
Okay, is that
Somebody,
all is that all you're doing?
somebody figure out how I can hear this man.
Yeah, here, let me try to hack
Luna's
this
over
thing
there.
again.
You can
At
you
the controls,
you,
right?
Yeah.
you
At the
you
monitoring
are
station.
let's do
That is also true.
culture check, Alex.
Culture check.
You don't even really have to hit this very high. I mean,
Well,
yeah,
honestly,
it's
you
only
would
like
know
a
this.
30.
So-
You don't even need to roll a culture check. You know you have telepathy.
I do know I have telepathy.
And you've
I-
telepathically talked to Ashirin before, but
Well, this dude's not Sheeran, so I didn't really think about it. But
oh, he's Lashunta.
He's Lashunta.
I
You both have telepathy.
also didn't realize he was Lashunta. So
Yeah, he's Lashunta.
I repeat what I'm saying telepathically.
Gosh. His eyes go wide and he goes, She, is that you? What are you doing here, She? You gotta help me. Please.
And then I respond, if I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. I don't like the name She.
Go. Sorry. Old habits and all. Listen, Ko. I'm sorry, please, but you need to help me out of here.
Do these old habits you speak of include leaving friends to die in space?
It was a mistake, Ko. Listen, Ko.
You seemed fairly confident in your decision at the time.
I told you at the time, Ko, that I was confident, but I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I was double-crossed on the last mission. In fact, honestly, it was terrible. I should have never done that to you, Ko. I regret it to this day. But please, you gotta help me out of here. It's been a long time.
I'm sure anyone in your situation might say a similar sentiment.
Listen. No, wait, listen. Ko, sorry. Listen. Old habits. I was double-crossed on the last mission, Ko. I thought it was serious. And it turns out that it wasn't. The buyer, he didn't provide any payout, Ko. I was killed trying to escape. I had to start taking smuggling missions outside of the Pact Worlds to ensure my own safety, Ko. I didn't know what to do. And I've been stuck here for a long time. I never thought I'd see a familiar face again, Ko. Please, help me out of here. I'll do anything.
Well, we don't quite know how to get out ourselves right now, so we'll have to put a pin in that one.
Please, anything. What do you need? I can help. I need you to help me get out of here, Ko. I've been here for years.
What kind of skills is this guy good at? I would have known that, right? Was he like our team hacker or something?
He was a pilot.
Garbage. We already have.
I'm the pilot. I'm the ace pilot. Get out of here.
He was a pilot.
He's also a mystic class, so
Well, you seem busy. I will leave you to it.
I'm not
and
busy.
I'll walk over here.
Listen, wait. Listen, all you
Yes.
gotta do is get me out of here and drop me off at the nearest outpost. Listen, I can provide you some information about the job. I need you to get me there first. Please, get me out of here.
By the job, do you mean the one in which you betrayed me?
Yes, listen, I told you I regret it to this day, Ko. And if I could go back, I would fix it. But
Well,
I can't. And I'm
as you
here.
can
I've
see, I do
Look at
have
me.
a new
Look at my
crew,
body. Look at me.
and I kind
I
of
have
don't
nothing
care
left.
about that job at this point.
Please, anything. Get me out of here.
We shall see.
and he gets on his knees and he literally starts begging you.
Oh no.
I don't think you understand how long I've been here, She. I haven't seen a friendly face in years.
I don't think you understand. This conversation is over for the time being.
And he bows his
Brutal.
head and he kind of just lays down.
Damn. I'm gonna kill myself with this computer.
Are you gonna do it by yourself?
Kev, how you feel about helping?
I got 2 stamina now.
How
Two
good do you have to
Mark
be to
II
be able to
Zero.
help? How's a +0?
Do you have to be trained in computers? I think you have to be trained in computers.
You have to be trained?
now.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I don't know if Luna's trained. I think it's just the two
I
of you.
am.
Oh,
I'm gonna
there you
wait
go.
until I'm not second to try this.
Yeah. So I'll use the anti-emetic on you, which will help.
Okay.
I mean, this is low pressure. I can just wait until I make the save.
Yeah, I mean, you can essentially just, you can continue to roll saves, or you can take 20. It's up to you how much time you want to spend in this space.
Let me just start rolling.
Taking 20 is
Okay.
2 minutes, right?
Nope.
Okay, you just went for it already.
Yep.
Hmm?
Nope.
What are you doing?
All right, you
There's
save.
one.
You
Great.
save.
Oh, you're saving. I thought you were doing the computers. I was so confused.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah, I
not
thought you
doing
were
it
a
while I'm
maniac.
second. And now that I've used my one good roll, I'm gonna roll a 6 on this computer's check.
All right, who all is assisting?
Oh.
It's a
Are you
1!
Not.
kidding me?
I am not.
Maybe! I didn't want to accept. Get out of here. I want you.
gosh!
It's not that hard. It's not that hard.
Well, when you roll ones, it's not.
And 10 didn't do it
I mean, it
either.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right. I'm gonna
Yeah,
need
get outta
reflex
here.
saves from the
Well,
two of
it's
you.
too late. I was in here to help you
Why
specifically.
were you in here?
Because you asked if I could help.
Jesus Christ.
Gosh. All
Hey,
right.
there's a good roll. Needed that.
Oh, man.
Lisk, you'll take half damage. Twick, you're gonna
Oh,
take full
Twick.
damage. Gee,
Oh,
Christmas.
oh, Twig.
It is 28 points of electricity damage
Oh,
as the
Twick.
computer again
It's literally all of
explodes.
my health. Exactly.
Okay. Well, I'll come jab you with a level 2 serum.
Thanks.
No big deal. Serum Mark 2. Let's roll that.
Oh my gosh.
8.
Why are we so bad at rolling?
The good news is, if I don't make my save, I'll die too. So, you know, I only need like a 15 on this check.
Listen,
How much?
listen.
How much are you down?
Again,
You want another
He
one?
said
If
you
you
could take
want-
20.
You can take 20. I said that before. If you want to do that, you can take 20.
I thought you meant on my fortitude save.
No.
Oh my god. Okay. Is it gonna just zap me 20 times? That's usually
No.
what taking 20 is, isn't it?
No, you're just taking. You're just taking 20, like a 20 on the die.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought
Because you're
my
sitting there
understanding of
for
taking
long-
20 is that you started at 1, so you got a 1 result, a 2 result, a 3 result, a 4 result, and you worked your way up until you hit 20. I think that's how it was in 1E.
I think in 1E you just can't take 20 if there's negative consequences.
If there's like a trap or something.
You know what? I'm wrong. You are right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Yeah, because I think the idea of taking 20 is you fail
Try
a
over and
bunch
over again.
and then. So for stuff that has like traps, doesn't
Yeah.
typically work. So can this Sheeran hear me? Hello, can you
yeah.
hear me?
Taking 20 means you're making multiple attempts until until you get it right. You're right. You're right. My bad. Well, the Sheeran can definitely hear you. I'm trying to think if limited telepathy allows them to communicate. Hold on. Whoops. Creature can mentally. Yes, it can hear you. It'll say, yes, I can hear you.
What is your name?
I'm Tseechik.
Alright, well, that's good to know. So, Talmarin sent us. Indirectly.
Oh my god. Real quick. Sorry.
Yeah.
Can I interrupt? I have
Yeah.
evasion. I didn't take any damage.
Nice.
Oh my gosh! Have you succeeded both times, or that time you just succeeded?
No, both times.
Okay, so
I
you've
was down
taken
one
no
from
damage.
punching me, but yeah, so I'm basically at full.
Good memory.
Sorry, continue.
He will just say,
Really? Sent you here to rescue us?
That's right. We're actually here looking for an android. Have you seen one?
No androids here. No.
What about in-
Just us.
Have you only been in this portion of the cell block? Have you been anywhere else?
Yeah, I've been here for a year, 6 months. No idea. It's been a while, but I've only been here, except for in the torture room.
Right, and we were also looking for Muscala and Silvarin. I assume that's the Silvarin over there. How are your other two comrades doing?
Ah, yeah. You mean Letramintakanukwatal? Yeah, he's over there.
Sounds
in
about
the
right.
Second cell. Mathkala, I think it's across the room.
All right. Anything you can tell us? We're really looking for this android Sedona 17, but if you don't know where she is, we might need to look around some more.
I don't know much. Just, we're the only ones that we've seen in here. No androids.
All right. We'll sit tight. We're working on it.
Please hurry. Please.
okay. What now, boys?
Let's go again.
I'm sorry.
One more question for this guy. This sort of angry-looking fellow next to you. Do you know anything about him?
No. Only that he's gotten so dangerous that they don't take him to the torture chamber anymore. He injured a guard last time.
That's good to know. All right, thank you.
And as you're walking past the monitors, you can hear multiple things in the cells.
Okay.
Most of which is kind of like there's whimpering, which you kind of presume is the Lashunta on the end at this point, just kind of sobbing after his interaction with Ko. You also hear like this really deep, like
Cool. Do we? Okay, so some of these guys are the ones we're supposed to rescue, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to roll one more time.
This one. This
I'm gonna close the door.
This one.
Don't come in here.
oh my gosh.
It'll be
believe in you.
easy, dude. It's not hard. 23?
23. You are able to get past the firewall.
Fucking lord.
Yeah.
Whew! Tier 3 computers are hard, guys.
Yeah, it turns out the password was guessed.
All right.
Does he still
not
need to-
password, huh?
Nah.
So, the computer, you're able to get past it. You notice a few things. One, you're able to disable the emitter at the center of the room, which actually is listed as a debilitator array.
Uh-oh.
I would love to do that.
So you disable the
Yes.
debilitator
Oh my
array.
god, this is such a nice color.
Yeah, I mean, right? Yeah, it's not red anymore.
Yeah.
So
you
calming.
also noticed that there is a log of all of the prisoners. So,
Oh, good.
and I'm going to read just kind of what's in this log. So starting in the top, you have a log that lists a creature, and it says that the admission shows no admission date, the entry. No admission date next to it. No species is listed next to it. But the entry is listed as the name Grub. And the last torture date is listed as 1 week ago. By the way, let me go ahead and show you what these guys look like. I showed you once, or actually I didn't show you before because I didn't have it ready. This is what all of the prisoners in the cells look like.
Oh.
So right now
that
you're
shit
looking
looks
at the
cool.
reddish purple, wormy looking thing. That is Grub.
Okay.
Moving on, Let me move this over so we can see. Moving on, this creature here to the next. Its name is listed as Mothkala. Her entry date shows an admission of 8 months ago. The species is listed as Vesk, and the last torture date is listed as today, with a note that says oxygen deprivation.
Cool.
Moving on down, we have the creature in the next corner. Over here, it is listed as an entry admission date of 8 months ago. The species is listed as Sheeran. The name is listed as Tseechik. And the last torture date is listed as 6 days ago. The big creature, the scary-looking boy.
Big boy.
There is a note that says an admission date of 11 years ago. Ooh. The species is listed as Ikeshti. And the name is listed as Vertash. The last torture date is listed as 2 years ago with a note that says unsafe in current form. Consider elimination.
Aww.
The next creature you see on the list right here, which looks kind of like a, I don't know, crab-looking guy.
Davy Jones.
Yeah, Davy Jones, yep.
Yeah.
His entry shows an admission date of 8 months ago. The species is listed as Silvara. The name is listed as Letramanticantamal. And the last torture date is listed as 4 days ago. And last but not least, we have an entry that shows this Lashunta in the corner. His entry date is shown an admission date of 4 years ago. The species is listed as Lashunta, and the name is listed as Frizzo. The last torture date is listed as 2 days ago.
Okay.
You also see within that you have the ability to deactivate any of the cells individually.
Love that.
I believe so. Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, can open and close each cell individually.
Man, what kind of prison is all cells or no cells?
Yeah.
I want to transfer a prisoner. Sorry, you gotta let them all out.
Yeah.
I've actually been meaning to talk about how inefficient this prison is. They've got 8 cells in this, like, big area. That's all they can hold.
Yep. The designer really saw a vision for what this map was going to be.
Really like circles.
It's like, guys!
Circles, dope.
Yeah, gotta be circles. It's a grid-based system. Gotta put circles.
Yeah.
So the people we want to rest...
circular buildings than square ones.
A couple other notes on these prisoners here real quick. Let's see. Each of these prisoners appears to be in very bad shape. You can assume that they do not have a lot of hit points remaining. They all look very lean. Looks like they have been hurt considerably by torture devices. They're all in bad shape. The caterpillar thing, this sort of the grub guy.
Grub.
His name is in quotations. Unlike the rest of them, they're just an entry. And you can see that he is... he looks like he's taken some damage on his flesh. The Silvarin looks like the shell is dried and cracked. He's currently laying on the ground, almost appears unable to move. The Vesk is looking just absolutely terrible. She is as thin as possibly could be. Her ribs are visible, and her once colorful scales are now dull and currently sloughing off inside of the chamber. The Tseechik, the Sheeran, which is an iridescent blue Sheeran, kind of uncommon for Sheeran, is actually probably in the worst shape of all of them, is currently missing a foot and 2 vestigial arms.
Hey.
Yeah, really bad shape. Frizzo is as skinny as a rail as well. You can see his ribs, appears to have lashes on his back. You can kind of see that in the footage. And last but not least, this giant Ikeshti. One thing you would note, actually, you guys can roll me a culture check on this.
Just wait, Luna usually crushes these.
Culture. Man, 22.
22 on the culture check. All right. You would know that...
Nice.
Oh, 29.
See, these are where I need good rolls.
Heck
I got
yeah.
a culture check.
Yeah. Luna and Lisk, you would know 2 things. That Ikeshti are normally small humanoids. They are dragonkin that are from the hills of Akaton. In fact, Lisk, I would have given you a bonus there, but you didn't even need it.
Yeah, too smart.
Yeah, they believe that their life cycles are the blueprint for their civilization, and their physiology makes it so that they are almost required to have a mate. And what happens is they just literally grow exponentially. They just get larger and larger. And at some point, 10 to 20 years after adolescence, they begin to rut. And if they cannot find a mate, they devolve into this violent, single-minded
I see.
thing.
I see what happened.
It's called an Ikeshti Rivener. And they are like a brutal, brainless, mindless, just huge beast-looking form that is now actually large, as it's been just growing. They grow talons, they grow fangs, they grow an inability to communicate, or they lose their ability to communicate, and they grow these giant horns off the side of their head.
Oh, okay.
Become inherently violent. And I think that's all you would get out of this. If you want to know more specifically about any of these prisoners, I could probably give you some information if you roll on it, but that's what you're getting from the computer and from the screens.
Which ones were we here to rescue?
You are here to rescue 3. You're here to rescue...
3.
Yes.
Blue guy.
Letramantica Tamal, which is the
That makes
Silvarin.
sense.
Mathkala, which is the Vesk, and Tseechik, which is the Sheeran.
Okay.
The other 3 you are not here to rescue.
Okay.
The
Can I
There's
try to
one-
communicate with Grub telepathically?
Yes.
I will reach out with my mind and be like, you are an odd one.
Yes. Yes, can you help me out of here?
Oh, there's words.
he speaks.
He is speaking back to you in Islanti.
What is your name?
I do not remember my name anymore, but they call me Grub.
Okay. That's what I What are you? What are you?
Can you help me out of here?
Maybe. What are you?
I've been here so long and tortured. I cannot remember the name of my species.
How long did it say this boy's been in here?
No
I didn't
admission
have
date.
an admission.
Oh,
date.
right. No date. Okay.
Predates logging. Possibly. What do you remember?
I remember the cell and the torture chamber.
Well, that's very sad. Okay.
Okay.
I
What do we do? What's the plan? I like.
You guys can presume at this point that you've probably been in here another 10 minutes.
Oh, if so, then I'm trying to do a heal on me.
Yeah.
we
Oh, is
can
that
release Ragey
Is that a
Boy.
short rest?
That's at 1 minute.
You can try it
Short
like
rest
9
would
more
also
times
be
then,
nice.
right?
Excellent. 10 more minutes. All right.
No. That only took me 1 minute.
No.
What do you mean
I
10
know.
more minutes.
I just clicked my clock over here.
Okay.
So, as you guys are communicating with the prisoners, what you're gonna hear is like some weird sound in the background. It kind of sounds like an alarm, but not really. It's more like a low hum, and then you hear a noise that sounds like. Do I have a noise for this? Yeah, I do. A noise that sounds like this.
For the mech.
And you hear one of them sounds very close, and it is the door that's close to this prison cell. And you see another set of doors slam over the top of it and just lock.
Wait, here?
Wait, over here?
This one, yes.
Oh.
It's like bulkheads close over the regular doors. I'll go check it out. What do I see?
It appears there's some sort of magnetic lock on the door. Computer or engineering check?
Oh yeah, I got it. But I need to be trained. It says it's a trained only skill.
Yeah, you need to be trained.
I give it a good knock. I like knock on it.
It just sounds like a heavy, thick door.
Does the computer say
yes,
anything?
I see.
Ah, yes. Perception check?
Perception check to look at the computer?
Yeah, you notice like a small indicator in the corner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
There is a door that is closed. It is definitely a solid door.
There's an indicator that says that the prison has been put on emergency lockdown.
I don't like that.
The
Okay.
entire prison?
It appears that way.
So not just this.
So they
No,
probably know we're here, but they probably don't know where.
As you're reading through this lockdown, because there's procedures in place, and it's kind of talking about a couple things. One, sonic debilitators have been activated to keep prisoners in their cells. Yours is currently disabled, so you really don't. Nothing's happening in here. It also says the doors have been locked and magnetically sealed. Also, it says at the very bottom that one of the prisoner guards has been deemed missing, and his name is Iovanus.
No.
Indeed.
Yeah, makes sense.
Anything cool in this room going on?
Yeah, as you walk in that room, what you're seeing in front of you is what appears to be a torture chamber.
Yeah.
You don't have an engineering skill, but what you see are a whole bunch of wires and tubes that run to a central clear tube, and then there's a sort of table, a flat stainless steel table inside. There's definitely chunks of you have no idea what inside of there. Blood splatter. Definitely looks like a place where they'd be torturing people.
Cool. Very edgy. Okay.
Very. Very.
We don't have much in the way of like explosives, huh?
Nope.
I don't believe you
nothing.
do, no.
No.
Okay.
Can we check the computer for a way to disable the magnetic locks?
Sure, I can try.
Computers check.
Hey, look at that. Now that it's not important, I can roll really good.
All right, 23. With that check, you think what you could do is you could disable the locks remotely. You wouldn't be able to disable them at the door. So anywhere you think you need to go, you would have to disable them from a console that you have access to.
Like this.
Yes.
Okay. Well, great. Okay. Let's talk game plan then.
I'm gonna continue resting for a couple more minutes to get my short rest off.
Yeah. Do your thing. Where do we think Sedona 17? Can I check the computer for where Sedona 17 is?
Yes, you can. Let's see here. The computer has a couple things on it as you're searching.
Okay.
One of the things which you find is a map.
Nice. Does it have like a big Sedona 17 mark, maybe?
Oh, man.
Like a picture, like a GIF of a robot inside of a room or something?
Yeah, it's totally
Yeah.
what it says. This is what the map looks like.
Cafeteria.
Cafeteria.
Slave cells.
Okay. Robot maintenance.
Son of a bitch! If he is in that room, I'm gonna be so
Yeah.
mad!
Culture
my
check,
God.
Luna.
The robot maintenance. Yeah. Wow. I mean, 17.
17. That roll is actually high enough. This is actually a pretty low check. What you would know specifically, because you guys are just looking for signs of Sedona, there is no information on this computer about her at all. What you would know about the Aslanti, though, is that they consider androids to be non-sentient,
Right.
and
it's
they
like-
use them in terms of like They'll
Word.
put them on slave
Slave
lines in
labor.
terms
Yeah.
for slave labor for manufacturing and things like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was
Okay.
gonna say slave cells is the best bet.
So,
We're actually
Here.
pretty good selecting prisoner cells without knowing.
yeah, no.
If I saw this before we went anywhere, I would have probably gone prisoner cells.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it makes sense, right? Because this was where non-Aslanti prisoners went. We
Yeah.
disguised as non-Aslanti prisoners. Pretty safe bet.
Yep.
We had like 3.
You know, if we were thinking, we could have
options,
disguised ourselves as android prisoners.
Yeah.
That next time we have to infiltrate a prison. Everyone remember that.
Wherever
Remember
you
that
put
really
the
cool
androids,
idea.
put these two.
So here is what I'm thinking. We just unlock our door, the slave cell door, and then like infirmary door maybe? Or maybe just all the way back to the dock? The only reason I
Door's
say
not bad. We can go for a spacewalk.
that's what I'm thinking. Slip
Yeah,
out
jump
that way.
jets.
Infirmary's only got one guy in it, and it's some old doctor. And I've seen Twick. I could beat the shit out of Twick.
Whoa!
There's nothing. I killed you with a computer earlier. I didn't even try.
There's still. Didn't we fly through something? But didn't we fly through an iris that closed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we cannot fly back out of it until that is taken
Well,
care
we
of.
could though. We could go from the infirmary over to the landing pad, skip
Oh, and
the
then through
whole
there.
middle part with a bunch of guys. There's only one person by the landing pad, right?
Yeah. I'm just saying we probably have to like find something that can open the iris.
That I
Unless
see
we
what you're
just-
saying. To actually like leave.
To actually leave,
Yeah.
We do also.
Unless
have
we're just
rockets.
assuming it'll just open if we fly towards it or something. I don't know.
On total lockdown, I'm gonna guess no. Does it seem like I could open the iris from here?
Computers check.
Here comes baby. Hey, look at that, 27.
Dang.
I
What
am
you
good at computers.
Yeah,
I
very good at
promise.
computers now.
Mhm, now that it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Now that it doesn't deal 30 damage every time I fail, I don't fail anymore.
So what you know about the iris is, in fact, that it is not necessarily a secure feature of the prison. It is meant to just prevent ships from entering without authorization.
Love that.
Does that mean
So-
it will open when a ship flies up to it?
Presumably, yes.
Okay.
You don't see anything that indicates that it prevents departure. Just that it prevents anyone from entering the prison. What you would see,
Huh.
and kind of if you remember back, you saw like an overview of the prison itself. Was you were sort of flying in, you would notice that there are very limited entries to the prison. You either have to be on the planet in an EV suit, going through an airlock into a prison, which there are limited airlocks, you would presume, or you enter through the iris and you're actually in environment.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, probably not a spacewalk. Moonwalk.
Well, couldn't we just skip over to the landing pad over here?
Hmm?
Go from infirmary to landing pad if you still have the map open.
Yeah, do we have a?
I
Do
think
we know where an airlock is in the landing pad?
Presumably that part
Is
of
it
those
just
two
this
doors
thing,
and it's a
right?
I think
tiny
the-
room.
Is it just an
This
exposed
thing,
pad?
Yeah, you're right.
I don't think it's exposed, right?
You can tell. I can't ping this. I don't think. Yeah, I can't really ping this. But you can tell on the map that there are 3 airlock doors in and out of the facility. 2 of them are for reactor access, and 1 of them is for landing pad access.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Sorry, I didn't have the map up anymore.
Sorry, and I can't really ping it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an airlock in between landing pad and entry. Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
Okay,
you remember,
okay.
there was an A on guard kind of standing there in front of it.
We were on the dock side, though, weren't we? That's
Yes.
Mhm.
That's
where
where
our ship
is.
was.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Jake's saying go out by the infirmary.
Yeah, go
come
out
back
of the
in on the
infirmary.
landing pad.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then go down to the dock.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha.
That seems pretty good.
Yeah.
We would have to somehow get all of the people we need out there, and we don't have suits, do we?
Yeah, we have no
That
idea how
is-
many suits are in there.
Oh yeah, we don't have suits for the prisoner people.
If
Yeah.
is every door locked down, or is it just these like big bulkhead ones, looking ones, or would like all of these doors also be locked?
I have no idea what you're pinging. What are you pinging? Hold on. Are you just pinging on the map?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you get the sense that the main lockdown protocol is mainly big bulkhead doors, not necessarily every door in the prison. It is just things that would prevent access from area to area, sort of thing.
Okay.
So, with that note, I'll give you an example because I mean you don't even need to. Actually, you know what? Roll an engineering check. We'll go that route. Jiminy Christmas.
Wow.
Wow.
Now
Now that
we
it
roll
doesn't
it.
matter. The stakes could not be lower.
Gosh.
All right, with that check, nat 20 for a total of 31. You know that the prison doors that are probably on lockdown are from the cell hub out, from the primary access from visitation room into cell block J, and all of the airlock doors, as well as the door between the dock and the entry hall. Those are the most likely doors to be locked. Almost everything else is probably just the same. Like it probably has a bloodline lock on it or something, but it's not necessarily locked down in the same way.
Okay.
Do we want to try to use Rage Monster to our benefit in some way?
Absolutely, we do.
Yeah, I don't know if we can somehow like lead him into the central area and
Yeah.
cause another
I was
chaotic
thinking-
moment.
Is it
We
possible?
could just close the doors, except for leave the ones open that lead directly out there.
Yeah. Is it possible to open this door remotely?
Yes. That's what Jake was looking at earlier.
Mhm.
Not okay. Yeah. Not just the mag locks, but the actual door.
Yeah, you think you can just override it from this desk.
Okay.
Cody,
Yeah, I mean,
did
that's
you
pretty
try
good.
to talk to that guy?
I didn't. I can go try to talk to him.
I mean, I think I know the answer to that,
Yeah.
but
He did say
before
he was
we write him
mindless.
off as a
Yeah.
mindless monster who we can sacrifice, let's just
Co-
like check that he's not a cool guy.
As
So,
you approach his sphere, you see his eyes go wild, and it just starts like scraping at the edge of the sphere wildly.
Okay, good. I
Uh,
like that.
I'll reach out with my mind and be like, "Calm yourself, mighty one."
All you
It's like
hear
a
back
real
is
human.
like, that's about it.
How about I am not your enemy, and I wave my hand.
And you see it just like it just rapidly starts slashing at the inside of the cell.
Okay. Noted. Yeah, I figure Rage Monster is either. I don't know if we can get him into that middle area. The issue is if he goes in that middle area and kills everyone,
He's still.
we actually still need to go through middle area.
Mm-hmm.
Perception check, Ko, while you're standing there.
Okay.
Look at that. You guys, when it doesn't really
Yeah.
matter, you just roll
We're
well.
really good.
This is ridiculous.
You noticed when it was like clawing at the inside of the cell that it was looking specifically at your armor.
Oh.
This is good. Yes,
Oh.
Queen. Yes. Hang on, wait. Huh? Are we cool?
As you approach it, it doesn't really seem to do anything. It just looks at you and kind of sits there quietly.
Yes,
Nice.
friends.
Do you want to lead him?
I'll leave,
Yusuke, our friend, not Boot.
and
Yeah.
I'll take off the armor for like a
And we're-
minute, and come back in. Is he mad?
You walk right back up to him.
Yeah.
You can tell it looks confused. Like it kind of still recognizes your general form, but you're not wearing armor, and you don't. Did you turn off your hollow?
I'll like
skin?
reveal my antenna.
Okay. It just looks kind of confused. It tilts its head and it just goes like a deep sigh almost.
Okay.
Doesn't claw at you or anything.
Can I
And you
telepath at him again and say,
Yeah.
"What's your name?"
it just
Okay.
and you see its shoulders. It's like shoulders are just like as it's breathing, its shoulders are just getting broad and then decompressing and then getting broad and then it just looks like it's ready.
So he's got some like base instincts, but we still can't communicate with it. No intelligence.
Okay.
Well,
But dude won't attack us probably if we're not disguised.
That changes the
if
map
we're not
a
in
lot.
the way and looking like an Atlantean.
So,
I'll put these landing armor back on.
how about this? I'm just gonna pitch a plan. We let all these guys out.
Mm-hmm.
Rage Monster just goes buck wild. We just are like, hey, go, they're that way. You know, whatever. We somehow signal him to go that way. We throw the one dead body we have at the door. He runs and, like, eats it or whatever the fuck he does.
Yeah.
And while he is murdering everything in cell block, we run, we grab Sedona, probably let the other slaves out too.
Yeah.
If we can. We'll see how hard that is. And then run as fast as we can.
Yeah.
And just hope he pulls enough aggro that we can just run.
I like it.
Yeah.
These guys didn't have... These guards that we killed, they didn't have anything, like, useful, like a grenade, or 10 grenades.
So, I can tell you what they had on them. Not a lot. It was basically the same thing as Iogonus. They would have had... let's see, a standard tacklash, a pulsecaster pistol, ceremonial officer plate with infrared sensors. The pulsecaster pistol has 20 charges, and that's it.
Okay. Okay. What do you guys think of that plan, though?
Our plan seems pretty good. Do we want to run into the infirmary and grab a bunch of heal stuff? Or we want to just ignore that and head on? I'm not saying specifically for me. There's just a lot of junk.
There's a lot of good stuff in there. We could... we could grab it on the way out.
Yeah.
It should just be like a smash and grab, right?
Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking.
We could also just open the doors bit by bit, since we have access to this computer, right? It's just open our door and slave cells. Run through, deal with slave cells. I run back in here, open whatever doors we need left.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then,
How about...
That's a good plan.
Wait, is this console able to open doors outside of this?
That was the impression I was
section?
given.
Yeah, well, he rolled so high. I think basically what I was saying is, you think you can access other bulkhead doors and open them remotely, but you'd have to be here to do it. You won't be able to do it in person at a door.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But my plan...
Can we hook up one of the extra data pads we have, to open a set of specific doors on remote command?
All right. Setting up a remote trigger.
Oh my god.
I will need a computers or engineering check.
I will... Do you want to assist?
I can assist.
I just rolled a 20. I'll assist.
You just rolled a 20? Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do computers because I'm slightly better at it.
Perfect. Dang it.
You should have done it. You should have done it.
All right. A 29 on the assist, a 21. So that'll be a 23 total.
Okay.
With that check, you think you're able to get a data pad connected in a way that you would be able to remotely activate not all doors, but you think a few doors before it's detected in the system.
Okay. I mean, I want
so
two.
We'll say 2 doors you would be able to access with it before it's detected by the system and then disabled.
Okay.
Okay. So what? Okay, Caleb. What are you?
I'm thinking we open this one. Whoops.
Uh huh.
We open this one.
Yep.
We open the dock one, and then we set the one from in the visitors room, and this one on the remote. This one.
Sorry. When you say dock one, oh,
The actual dock one.
Oh, way
all
back
the way
there.
at the bottom.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Because well, maybe, or maybe we just I don't know.
No, keep going. You were on a roll.
And then yeah, I mean we go in, we get Sedona. Hopefully she's in here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we activate it remotely, and we sprint the rest of the way out
Okay.
to the ship and
I like
take
that.
off. Because that prevents anybody from getting.
Which two are the remote again?
Well, I said this one and the visitor one. Is it this one, Aaron, that was locked? You said.
Yeah. Well, you assume that's your best guess. You're kind of limiting.
Walk this whole thing, so we would at least know big door versus not big door, right?
Yeah. You would get the sense that the entry from the visitor to the cells is a big door. The entry from the dock into the entry hall is a big door. All airlocks, and then everything that enters or exits the hub is a big door.
Honestly,
Okay.
my big concern is that this door shuts behind us at some point, and we don't have access to that terminal anymore. Which is why I want the
Right.
remote thing.
Yes. Smart. That is a good idea. Okay. Yeah.
But I don't know which should be the remotes.
All right, so a couple quick notes. There's more information here on these. The prisoners I probably should give you. Let's see. What you know about these things. Quick culture check on the... Well, not culture check. Quick life science or engineering check on the worm. On Grub.
Boom. Back to rolling crap.
Okay. 20 on the life science. Quick.
We did it, boys.
You would
No
recognize...
idea.
That grub is actually large enough that it could carry things. You get the sense that it could carry approximately one medium creature or two small creatures.
That's helpful.
In addition,
it's a mount.
it could double that, but it would move slightly slower. So it could carry up to 2 medium creatures or 4 small creatures, but it would move slower. Medicine checks on, and what you can do is you can kind of, we'll just presume you go around and you look at each of these cells.
Yeah.
Because you've had about 10
talk
minutes.
to them one by one for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, we'll just say you can kind of look at all of them here. So, what's that music?
I think that's just background noise.
Oh, really? I didn't hear it. I don't know where it's come from. Weird. Okay, so the things you notice. You think that the Mothkala is in pretty bad condition, most likely exhausted. That reduces her land speed move to only 15 feet.
I'm sorry, which one is the Mothkala?
It's the Vesk.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so we have the worm carry the best. If
Yes,
it's okay.
absolutely.
Tseechik is injured. Tseechik is the Sheeran, because it's missing a foot and 2 arms. So currently has the staggered condition.
Oh.
We could
Staggered in
carry
Starfinder means they forced to take more than one action per round. You fall prone. Currently has a very slow land speed, most likely because of 1 foot.
How fast would this thing move normally? Do you have any idea?
You think probably just like a normal rate, like a normal speed. You don't know because you don't know anything about its race.
Sure.
But you would guess based on its size and the length of its body that it can wiggle its way around rather quickly. But if it gets weighted down, it probably moves a little bit slower. The Sylvarin is in clearly a lot of pain. I think the pain is mostly like to its bottom, like its torso, not its torso, but its legs, and so it's moving slow. One of its arms also appears damaged, so it doesn't look like it's going to be much in terms of combat. There are things that you believe, based on medicine that you've performed in the past, you may be able to help some of these people, but you don't know what. Last but not least is Frizzo. Frizzo looks in fairly okay shape. He just has a bunch of lashes on his back and he looks skinny. He looks like he probably can move at a normal rate, but he doesn't look like he's going to be very helpful combat-wise.
Yeah.
He can stay.
Oh.
Okay. So, yeah, basically, big monster, we open up our door and the slave cell door, and we set up a remote for everything between the cell block hub and the exit. That's 2 or 3 doors, depending on what counts. So, right, we run, we
We
grab
can
our
remote
guy.
2 doors.
What?
We can remote 2 doors, I think.
Is it only
Yep.
2?
With that
Think
check,
so.
you can remote 2 doors.
Okay, how many are between the cell block hub and the dock that we actually need to open?
Counting the one directly out of the cell block hub?
Mm-hmm.
3,
3. Okay. So then,
I believe.
okay. Slight revision, same general idea though. We start. We
Wait.
open.
Let me give you one more piece of information here because you guys have been investigating what this is, the layout of the prison. You would know, anytime there is any sort of thing such as like a prison alarm, prison-wide alarm, escaped prisoners, anything like that, prisoners from other cell blocks, or not prisoners, guards from other cell blocks are sent to prisons to protect it.
Right. Sure.
So keep in mind, they will be coming.
From where?
All cell blocks are connected by one specific thing. That is the dock.
Yeah, but all cell blocks are in lockdown, right?
Yeah.
This cell block is in lockdown.
Oh.
So
I
we don't
thought
need
you
to
said
open any
all
other doors?
the
Yeah.
entire prison was in lockdown.
Sorry, I meant this prison is in lockdown. This part of it, this cell block.
Okay. Well,
So
I don't know.
okay. I don't know either. That is weird. So are these doors down here not gonna be sealed? Is that what you're saying to me?
No, I'm saying okay. Let me back up. You remember there's 10 cell blocks,
Sure.
A through J.
Sure.
Anytime an alarm goes off in a cell block,
Mm-hmm.
you presume based on what you know about prisons that cell block goes into lockdown, and
Sure.
the guards are sent from other cell blocks and to assist if something
Sure.
is going on.
How do they get in?
Well, the easiest route for them is to go through the dock because that's what's connected.
Okay, so then,
Eh.
if we assume that, that means all these other doors have to be open. Yes?
Or are you
Yeah.
asking me
Probably
that?
open
I mean, if they're
them.
coming to here, from here, the doors cannot be vacuum sealed.
Correct. That's at least what you guess.
Okay. It does also mean that, yes, we would have to fight our way through all of that, which sucks.
Let me give you one last piece of information on Golta. Where's it at? Locations. Golta. I don't see it. Oh no, there it is. Golta's demographics has a prison population of 594. You would have gotten this information when you came in. I just never told it to you. It also has a guard population of approximately 220.
We could take 220. That's pretty
So
good.
we know they're currently, well, we suspect they're currently on their way because this has been
Of the
locked
lockdown.
down.
Again, you don't know for certain. You just know that in
probably
prisons
means-
they're getting
yeah.
like they're going to call for reinforcements in one way or another.
Right.
We probably gotta get moving then.
Okay.
Alright, everybody back up. We're opening this door. Letting the big boy out.
Okay. You just want to open this first door?
That's the plan, right, for now?
Are you just
And then
opening
I can do a
with,
quick-
with him right there, just still stuck in his cell, I guess?
I mean, we're gonna let's let him out first, right? Let's.
Okay.
Should we open all of these? Alex, I'll give you the call on this.
I mean, he can come, I guess. He can come.
Okay.
I suppose.
I would tell him, like... okay, let me go talk to him real quick.
Yeah, you can go. No, you go yell at him. Someone put this body somewhere where we can lure the big guy.
Yeah, we'll drag
Gonna
it
be...
over to
I'm
here.
just gonna say... There's not much time. I have decided to release you only so that you may be a meat shield for my escape. If you happen to survive, so be it.
She, please get me out of here, she. I promise I'll do anything.
Did you
I told
listen to what I said?
Give me a weapon.
I don't think so.
I'll help you out. I can't fight with just my bare hands, she.
You can block blaster bolts, though.
I'll do it again.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Bam!
He-
They all open.
All of the cell, like all of them, go down one right after another. You see, most of the people are still just kind of laying on their beds in the cells. This big beastly thing starts just climbing over the walls, and it's looking around rapidly, and it starts running this direction. It sees you, Luna. Are you still wearing armor?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
Weren't you just dragging the body over there?
I was.
Why did you keep the armor on?
You can tell me if you would have left the body and then run away, or if you were going to stay there.
The door is closed still.
I mean,
Currently.
at the present moment, yes, but in a moment, no.
Okay, we'll back it up. He starts moving.
We are providing him a clear path out. You're not supposed to be over there.
Yeah, get out of there.
He's just looking around frantically. And
All right, and doors open.
all right, you open the door, and you see him just dead sprint
Okay.
out the room. And
This
it's
is ideal.
like a few seconds later, you hear like all of the screams and yells like you would
Love
hear
this
in
for
like
us.
an RTS game where they just have the same scream, same 5 screams used over and over. And you hear like shattering and crashing, and just a bunch of slams. And you hear it goes up against another door and starts slamming its arm against things. You can't see where it's going, but it just starts running away. And we are going to leave it
That's-
right there.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
See if maybe
Oh boy.
you guys can survive.
I'm just gonna make a little note on my journal about my plan. It's totally fine. This was pretty good. You know, I mean, we really struggled with this
Yeah.
fight.
I mean, we struggle with everything.
A lot.
We
You struggle a
we
lot.
couldn't
Un-
roll above like a
You struggled until it didn't matter, and then it was like
yeah.
natural
So easy.
20s.
Yeah, it was like
Ridiculous.
just roll to see if you know what this worm thing is. It's like I met that worm thing. It was at my wedding. Like we're best friends.
Yeah.
I don't know about struggling, guys. Like, I didn't take a point of damage. I
yeah,
cut down
thank you
several
for that,
people.
by the way. Very
Yeah,
helpful.
Honestly, thank God you were on your game because the rest of us could not do anything. Oh,
Disintegrated a
Shimachi.
person.
You know, I mean, you basically handled the combat single-handedly while I killed the other half of the party. Fucking excellent.
You handled the enemy's combat for them.
Yeah.
Whew. Tough stuff. I'm excited to see if you can make it out alive, or if we just have to start a new campaign.
New campaign, level 5. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh man. Okay. I guess everybody good for next week.
Yeah.
Shoot
All
up.
right. All right. The escape of Gulta next week.
Hmm.
We will. We'll catch you next time. See you, peeps.